Right then, Doc. You think you're a fucking bad man, dear? Hey, bald boy. You think you're a fucking bad man? You want to fight me, dear? You want to fight? I'm getting in my car today. I'm going to come and fucking meet you halfway. I don't need to meet you halfway. Send me your address. I'm coming to your fucking door. I'm going to pull your fucking arms off. Who the fuck do you think you are? You fucking dickhead. Huh? You want... I'm only joking. I'm only joking, Doc. I'm only joking. I'm only joking, bro. I'm only joking. Good morning. Oh, Mr. Hustle, did I get you then? Hey. Good morning, good morning. Actually, I'm not actually going to say anything bad about Doc this morning. I'm just going to put him straight. I'm going to put Doc straight on a few things, right? Nothing to do with you, Doc. I got you good then, didn't I, Mr. Hustle? I got you fucking good then there. Come on. Come on. Right, listen. This is just to put Dr. Rackpull straight, yeah? From all the things that I've heard him say, this is not even, I'm not even going to have a go at him. Yo, Doc, I'm not even going to dish you. I'm not even going to have a go at you, mate. I'm not. I'm just going to put you straight on a few things that you don't really know about, yeah? To do with Murphy and the holiday and stuff like that, yeah? So, £1,500. Yo, Doc, Murphy never gave me £1,500. He's lying to you, bro. Do you know what I mean? When Jake first mentioned that holiday to me, yeah, and I said to Jake, I can't really afford to go, bro, at the moment. There was a reason for it, because obviously I was going on holiday with, I went on holiday with James to Newquay. Tony went on a little holiday which none of you knew about, but she went on that with her friends in between that time. And I'm going to my mate's wedding in about 6 or 7 weeks, which I had to pay for. That's more important. That's abroad. So my mate's getting married abroad, yeah? And I had to pay for that. That's more important to me than fucking going to bastard Turkey with Murphy. I mean, so I told Murphy and Jake in the beginning, yeah, that I'm not coming. Like, I haven't got the money to come. I've got things I've got to pay for. Then Murphy turned around and went, Danny, I'll pay for everything. I really want you to come, blah, 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 blah. Basically licking my nuts, yeah? lick those nuts. Do you know what I mean, right? Basically begging me to come, bruv. Do you know what I mean, right? So I was like, well, I'll tell you what then. You pay for everything, yeah, right? And I'll come. I'm not even spending any money, bro. Because at the end of the day, I'm not spending £500, £600, £700, even though I did end up spending some of my own money. So what Murphy actually gave me for that holiday, £500 cash, because I told him I wasn't going to spend none of my own money. You fucking mad? And he paid for my flights. That was it. You know, the hotel, he didn't pay fuck all for the hotel. It came in with his teeth. My room was free. It didn't cost Murphy a goddamn thing. Didn't cost JDP a goddamn thing. It was part of, you know, the dental thing. You can have a +1. So, you know, Murphy's +1 was me. Right? So he didn't pay for no hotel. €500, not even 500 quid. €500 he gave me, and he paid for my flight. And that was because otherwise he knew I wouldn't have gone, Doc. I would not have gone. Why did I go? I'll tell you straight, this people say this is bullshit. Do you think I want to go to Turkey without my missus? Am I short of a holiday or two, Doc? How often do I go on holiday? Like I said, I'm going on holiday in 6 weeks to a wedding abroad. Yeah? Oh, where was I last Christmas? Tenerife. Where was I the Christmas before? Tenerife. Doc, I'm not short of a holiday or two, mate. It's just this one, I didn't really want to go on. It wasn't important to me. Murphy going on holiday to get his teeth done was not important to me at all in any shape, way or form. Yeah? So I actually didn't particularly want to go. But then in the end, I thought to myself, this is what I thought, Doc. I'll be honest with you, Doc, this is what I thought. Jake doesn't really have any friends. Yeah? Right? Murphy has none apart from Jake. Yeah? Well, we know now he's got his dickhead little scruffy fucking mate. Yeah? But Murphy actually has no mates. You can understand why, with the way he is, right? So I thought I'll go there at the goodness of my heart, Doc. This is the only reason I went, to try and give Murphy a friend that he needs. Because he ain't got none. I mean, no, I would never be the cunt's friend ever again. I don't want to speak to him or see him ever again. Yeah? But at the end of the day, that's why I went, because I felt sorry for Murph. I went, Doc, because I felt sorry for him. Because he has nothing and nobody, right? We both know that, Doc. He has nothing and nobody. So the only reason that I was there was not for a holiday, not for a free holiday. I would have been quite happy if I wouldn't have fucking gone. I refused it in the beginning. The only reason I was fucking there, yeah, the only reason I was there was because Jake and Murphy persuaded me to go because they really fucking wanted me there. Do you know what I mean, right? And that's why I went. To two lads who don't really have any mates. JDP's got fucking Murphy. And Murphy's got JDP. which is quite obvious. Yeah, they've only got each other. So, do you know what I mean? I thought to myself, being the good guy that I am, because I am such a good guy, I'll go and I'll fucking, do you know what I mean? I'll befriend Murphy and I'll give him a friend in real life. Somebody that won't fuck him over, somebody that's not really out to get anything off him. Like I said, I didn't want to go on this holiday. I told them no to begin with. They persuaded me, do you know what I mean, to come. Yeah. But by me coming, I was not going to spend on the holiday myself. I've got more important holidays with my wife. So there you go, Doc. And as for him saying, I spent 15 grand when I was on holiday, he didn't spend 15 grand on me, he didn't spend fuck all. He gave me that €500, and I spent some of my own money while I was there. Yeah, right? And that was what I spent. I didn't spend any more. Zero. If he spent 15 grand, Doc, do you know why that was? Because on the day that I went to the Agoge and I smashed my fucking head, and he thought that I was with that bird all day. Ridiculous, isn't it? You're with that bird all day. I was on live. With you lot. Yeah? So, no, I wasn't with no bird all day. I'd smashed my head. I went back to my room. I came downstairs. I was going to have a go at him. I was going to deal with him, bro. Downstairs straight away that day. And he knew I was. That's why when I came downstairs, my first words was, yo, bro, what's with the fucking messages? And he turned around and went, sorry, Danny, I'm just needy. When a bloke says that to you, like, what the fuck? I just burst out laughing. I was like, what the fuck am I dealing with here? That's exactly what he said to me, dog. I went down to confront him about these fucking messages that he sent me. Yeah? And as soon as I went downstairs, he was like, I'm sorry, Danny, I'm just needy. And then I sat down and he went, do you want to do this to me, Dan? Do you want to do this to me? Do you want to do this? And started showing me loads of prostitutes on his phone, bro. 500 to 1,000 euros per session in your hotel room. Said to me, I've already ordered one, but I didn't go through with it. I ordered it, I paid for it, but I didn't go through with it. That's the truth, mate. Do you know what I mean, right? And I was like, bro, I am not interested in none of that, but I'll buy you one, Danny. I'll buy you one. I'm like, fuck you, bro. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in no prostitutes, mate. You know what I mean? Now, you can deny that all he wants, but he can't deny it because that's probably where his money went. All that money that he said he spent, he probably spent that on fucking hookers, which is his right. He's single. I mean, do what he fucking wants. But don't try and blame me for spending his fucking money. Because once he gave me that 500 fucking euro, I didn't have a penny off Murphy at all. I don't know if Jake had money off him. I ain't got a fucking clue. I don't know if they went on some extravagant little trip somewhere. I ain't got a fucking clue, bro. But all I'm telling you is I had 500 fucking euro at the airport off him in an envelope. And that was all I had off the cunt. I didn't have no more money off the cunt. And the only reason I had that is because I wouldn't have gone without it. I told them straight, I'm not coming. Why? I've got holidays to pay for. I've got my mate's wedding. It's more important than going to fucking Turkey. Oh, come on, Dan, please, 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 please. I'm like, no, boys, I can't afford it. I've got things to pay. I mean, I've got more important things to pay. I'm sorry, lads, I'm not doing it. Danny will just pay for you. Then Murphy's messaging me, Danny, I'll just pay for you. I'll give you 500 euro. And I'm thinking, how long can I make 500 euro last me? Do you know what I mean, right? Yeah? So that is the whole truth of the Turkey story, Dr. Rackpull. And that's not me being nasty to you, mate. Because there's no reason for me to be nasty to you in this. You know what I mean, right? So I just wanted to make that clear to you so that when you're on video, from now on, you can actually give the true information out. You know what I'm saying? You can actually give the true fucking information out, mate. So that's why I've done this, addressing you. Not that I've addressed you, I mean, in the beginning. I bet I got even you going, bro. I bet I even got fucking you going down. I should be in a movie. I should be in a fucking movie. Because I got everybody going at the beginning of this fucking live, mate. Everybody thought Danny lost the fucking plot. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Good morning, everybody. How are you all? You good? Bro, £500 to 1,000. 500 to 1,000, bro. Up to 1,000. Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, I would have never thought, do you know, in like a Muslim country like that you would have that kind of stuff. Because that's like, what's the word? Haram, innit? That's got to be haram to fuck, bro. I mean, in them countries, man, you rob, you might get your hands chopped off for robbing. Yeah? Imagine if, like, you know what I mean, you're a single English bloke and you go and shag a Muslim bird, you probably get your fucking bits chopped off and fed to you out of a chicken tikka masala. You know what I mean? Or a fucking kebab. Your own peanuts in a kebab. Eat it, boy. Boy. Eat it, boy. You thought you could go with a Muslim woman, boy? Eat it, boy. You know what I mean? So fucking good luck to him. Anybody wants to get there and shag a fucking prosy, mate, you fucking must be mental. For one, you don't know what they're going to have. Yeah, it's a prosy. And for two, yeah, you're paying for it, which is weird. And three, you're putting your life, you're putting your life in the hands of your penis. You are literally asking for death, in my opinion. You're in a Muslim country, you're a white man, and you want to go and bone a Muslim woman. Are you off your fucking head? Is there something wrong with you? Is there something the matter with you? Seriously, I swear to God. Morning. All right, wondering. Deep, please. No, I'm not golfing today, mate. I'm not golfing today. I'm chilling today. I'm having a nice chill day, and then tomorrow I'm taking the wife fishing again. I'm going to upload that fishing video for you this afternoon. But tomorrow I'm taking the wife fishing again, mate. You know what I mean? So, just me and Tony tomorrow. I'm going to put her out on a float and see how she does. Yes, Ian, respect, bro. The video I uploaded today, Tony caught her first fish yesterday. She was fishing, bro, with my float rod yesterday, like, for 2.5 hours by herself, you know, for like when we was out for the whole day. She would have been on that rod for about 2.5 hours. She hooked like a 2-pound roach, yeah, and then she also caught a little roach. So she hooked a decent roach, and she caught a little roach. Yes, Ian. She started fishing yesterday. Yesterday was the first time she's ever fished, and she caught a fish. I was out for about 9 hours yesterday, and like I said, for 2.5 of them, she was on my rod. She had my rod. I was just watching her fish. You know what I mean? So I loved it, mate. It was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant. Yes, Ian. Even my brother at the end, like my brother and Skylar, was like, fair play, Tone. Fair play, Tone. She was out with the lads and that, and she was fucking fishing. I mean, everybody, when you see the fish that's on the end of her hook, it's only about fucking that big. Do you know what I mean? It's a roach. It's probably about that big. Yeah. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, does it? It's the first fish. I'm pretty sure when I was a kid, my first fish was probably like this big. You know what I mean? Right? We all really catch a perch or a roach first, don't we? First, really. So your first fish is your first fish. No, it doesn't matter, does it? Fishing is fishing, bro. Somebody said to me yesterday, I caught bream, rudd, and roach. 12 in total. Yeah, you'll see today on the video. What I thought that the bream that I caught at the end was a roach, bro, because it's silver. It was silver. So I just thought that was a massive roach. And you'll hear me on the video, bro, I've caught the biggest roach I've ever seen in my life. And I weighed it was 3 pounds. But it wore a roach. It was a bream. I just didn't know because it was silver. I've caught bigger bream than that. And they wore silver. So I just thought, fuck me, that's a big roach. Do you know what I mean? But it was a bream. But yeah. Bream, roach, and rudd. But I'm not really bothered, bro. Like last time I caught a big carp. Well, not a big carp, but a carp. Yeah. It's just the process of being out there fishing, isn't it, bud? A fish is a fish. I mean, whether it's this big or whether it's fucking this big, it's a fish. It hasn't rained for a long time. At least you caught something, yeah. A catch is a catch, exactly like I said. A catch is a catch, brother. You got no tuna in the tin. You'll see it today as well, you'll see it. And it's not like, because obviously I had to grab the camera, so she's reeling the fish and I'm telling her what to do, and then I'm like, shit, she's reeling the fishing. Grab my phone. So I had to grab my phone. And people will be like, you gave her that rod. Nah. She day fish at all. Nah. There's 2 videos of me sat there chilling, watching her fish. And then you see her with the fish on the end of the hook next to her. So it's not like you just gave her that rod for that one video. Nah, because I took clips of her fishing throughout the day. Yeah, I took clips of her literally fishing throughout the day. Like I said, she was probably on my rod for about 2.5 hours for the whole day, will you, Bill? I would say about 2.5 hours in total. Yeah, something like that, baby.
There's loads of people that watch you on TikTok watching.
Yeah, loads of people who watched me on TikTok was around the pool and they all saw her fishing. I've never seen Robson Greenfish. But I would never do that again, would I? Oh, Ian, thank you very much. It's nice when people say that to me. Because I do prefer to do the dark side stuff. I mean, I prefer to not to do the dark side stuff. That thing with Dr. Rackpull this morning, you know, I've not been nasty to him. That right at the beginning, if you rewind to the beginning, I'm going mental, bro, but I did it just for engagement, just for a bit of fun. Because I was wondering how many people I would fool. Into thinking I was going skits at Dr. Rackpull, and I wore. I just wanted to put a few things straight to him about what he believes happened in Turkey. That I just wanted to like give him actually my point of view to him without being nasty. I don't need to be nasty to him all the time. Sometimes we go at each other, but in this situation, I didn't think I needed to. I just needed to just tell him, just let him listen to what I've got to say. You know what I mean? But the beginning was funny, wasn't it? That's why I need to be in Hollywood, me, mate. Bream ain't silver, you caught what's called a silver. Eh? Johnny Connie, what? Oh, you know, I'll always like to stand my ground. I always do, but I didn't need to, you know. You'll see it today. You'll see it today on camera, bro. I'll put the video up. So you'll see it in the net. You'll see how I put it back. The littler fish, I threw back. Well, the 2 pound roach, I didn't want to throw back. Yeah, I wanted to actually put it in the water, but I had it on my lap. Yeah, and I was unhooking it, and as soon as I unhooked it, it went, it just jumped back in the water. Couldn't do nothing about that. But the 3 pound fish, what I thought was a roach, was a silver bream. I weighed it because I thought it was a roach, and I have never seen a roach that big in my life. Do you know what I mean? So I weighed it on camera, mate. It's 3 pound. My brother's got his weighing scales. I weighed it on camera, bro. I brought it in on camera. And that fish, I got right down by the water's edge with it. I put it back in. I got the fish, obviously lifted the fish, showed you on camera, and then I put it back in the keep net, landing net, put it back in the landing net. I went right down to the water's edge. I nearly fell in. I put the water in I put the fish in the net, in the water, let him start recovering. As soon as he started moving and twitching, I gently let him out the side of the net into the water. So yes, I have learned. You'll see it on video. So yes, I have learned. Oh yeah, it's boring, Ian. It's very, very boring. Yes, villain, thank you very much. I get hassled all the time, bro. Do you know what I mean? I get hassled all the time. I've caught a skimmer. A skimmer. It was Moose. You know Moose who pike fishes? Who comes in my channel, Johnny? Yeah, you know Moose who pike fishes? He said to me yesterday, I sent him a message and I was like, yo, Moose, I was buzzing. I've just caught the biggest fucking roach in my life. And Moose was like, send me the video. So I sent him the video and he watched it. He went, Danny, that ain't a roach, bro. I went, bro, it's silver. It's a roach. It's a big roach, ain't it? And he's like, nah, Dan, that's a bream. That's like a silver bream, bro. Do you know what I mean? We call them snotters. And it made sense because that thing left so much frigging snot and shit all over me, you know, like fish slime. That was slimy as fuck, that fucker. Yeah, so that's why it made sense to me. He was like, yeah, bream that are silver, Danny, that are young. He says, a fat one. He says, but the slimy as fuck, man. They leave snot all over you. And then it made sense because if you look at when I got back yesterday, I stand up and I show you my bottoms for the day before I got changed. Wow, look at them, bro. They're just covered in it. No, Johnny, I know. No, Johnny, that's what I said to Moose. I went, Moose. I went, I know they are like a browny goldie colour. I've caught them when I was younger. And that's why I thought it was a roach. I have never seen a bream that colour in my life. Ever, bro. So when you watch the video and upload it today, like, I mean, Moose told me it's a bream, so I'm going to believe Moose because he's a fucking fisherman. I'm not. I'm just learning, right? So obviously I don't know. You got to understand, when I was catching fish, like, I know what a tench looks like. I know what nearly all fish look like. But that, because it was bright silver, which you'll see when it's in the net, I presumed it was a roach, but Moose told me it was a bream. Oh, I know, Ian. It's ridiculous. So, I mean, you guys all know. You can hear me in the video going, bro, I've caught the biggest roach I've ever seen in my life. And he's like, seriously? I'm like, bro, seriously? He's like, weigh it, Danny. I'm like, you got your weighing scales? He's like, yeah. And then Scally goes and gets the weighing scales for me. Because obviously I thought it was a roach. I was convinced it was a roach, but then Moose told me it wasn't a roach, it was a bream. And I do believe Moose because he knows more than me. But you'll have the video this afternoon to have a look yourself. So you'll all be able to tell me in comments if it's a bream or not, right? It's not time to pay the doc a visit. Resin. If you listen to the beginning of the video and you just listen to the video, I've not even gone out mad at him today, bro, really. I was just putting him straight on a few things. I've not really gone mad at him, bro, to be honest with you. Just things that I've heard him say in the past that I thought, you know, I'll just put you straight on, mate. I haven't even gone mad at him this morning. And there's none of them worth my anger no more, mate. I'm past that. I'm past that. If I've got something to say about anybody, it will not be filled with rage and anger and that. I don't need to do that no more. They're not worth my anger. They're just not. Tony said that to me on the fishing yesterday. So, you know, these people aren't worth your anger, right? I was like, yeah. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. Yeah, I don't watch, bro. I thought I was actually going in. Nah, it was just a funny thing at the beginning of the video to fool everybody to get them all giving. Told you I should be in Hollywood, mate. I mean, anybody who's been watching me for a long time will probably be able to tell that it's not exactly...
Back in a bit, just being
All right, sweetheart. Yeah, have a look at my eyes and you can probably tell that it's not real anger, but it's like, I think it was funny. I got a few people there, especially Mr. Hustle. Mr. Hustle was like, Danny, calm down. Get me off, man. It was funny. Comedic, Danny. Yes, villain. Being silver confirms a skimmer. What's a skimmer, bro? I've never even heard of that one. That's a fish I've never even heard of, if I'm being honest with you. I'm doing one, buddy. I'm doing a mental health video in the next few days. I ain't done one for ages, have I? So I'm going to do a mental health video in a few days. It'll be similar to what I spoke about, but maybe a little bit new. You know what I mean? Because I've evolved myself, haven't I? So.
Do you know what I done, Mum?
Skimmer bream, because they're shaped like a skimmer stone. Well, no, it's quite a fat fish. It was quite round. It was quite fat round. I don't know, man. Like I said, when you see the video, then you can tell me, can't you? I've got it on video, folks, so you can all tell me. Once you've had a good look at it, then you can all put, all you fishermen can put, Danny, it's this into the comments. I'm not going to sit here and claim to know, bro. I know what roach look like, I know what perch look like. I know what bream look like usually. Like somebody said, the golden brown, yeah. Obviously I know what tench look like, I know what carp look like. I know what most fish look like. But this one's fooled me, obviously. This one's had me over. This one's like, it's either a skimmer, a roach or a bream, right? I don't know. I'll wait for you guys to tell me. You know, I've only been fishing fucking what? A month now? 3 weeks? A month? It's not a long time, is it? So I don't know everything. Yesterday, by the way, I had no luck. Listen to this, right? All day. Right now, here's a question for all you fishermen. So I was speaking to an old bloke next to me. He reminded me of my dad, to be fair. He did remind me of my dad. He was about 65, 70. Yeah. And he was sat, like my brother was sat next to me on the left. Scally was sat on his left. And this bloke came and sat on my right on the peg next to me. And we was just talking and that, bro. And he was like, yeah, because he didn't even get a bite. He did not even get a bite. Yeah, but he was on bite alarm, you know, carp fishing. Like nearly everybody was in the pool, to be fair. Me and my brother was the only ones float fishing. Was the only ones, bro. 2 people float fishing, me and my brother. But nobody was getting bites at the bottom of the pond. And the bloke I was speaking to, the old bloke, told me something yesterday I didn't even know. I didn't know this. It went, they're not putting no air in the bottom of the pool. I was like, huh? So I was listening to him, I was asking him, I was like, what do you mean, mate? And he was like, well, in some pools that I go to, they put air in the pool. Yeah, and so the fish are always active at every depth. He said, in this pool, mate, they don't put air in the pool. So the bottom 2 feet, where the biggest fish are, usually, yeah, they're not there. They won't be there because there's no air. Yeah, and when he told me that, at that time I was fishing off 6 foot. The pool is 6.5 foot deep. So I was half a foot off the bottom. Yeah, and I hadn't had a bite, to be honest, for fucking about an hour. Do you know what I mean? So listening to his information, I brought my rod in and I changed my depth. Do you know what I mean? To about 5 foot. And then I started catching. Just listening to the information I was given. Do you know what I mean? I was going up and down depths all day to try and find out where these fucking... I really do fish it, you know. Like I deserve... Like yesterday, I caught the most fish out of all of us. I had the most poundage because I had like 12 fish. I probably had about... Not much, 6 or 7 pounds of fish yesterday. For 12 fish, it's not big, is it? But at the end of the day, yeah, I had the most fish, and I did last time we went. And I don't think I'm doing this with fishermen, but they don't really do what I do. I've noticed, you know. I do tell them. It's not like I just sit there. Like I'll say to my brother, I'll say, Dad used to tell us to investigate everywhere, Dad. I mean, everywhere, Si, because he did. My dad used to tell me, be in a spot for an hour, try and tempt the fish on. If you can't, change your depth, change the area, bait up somewhere else, try in the shade over there. Bait up a big area. That's why I have a 12 foot square place that I fish. You know I do. That's why I have that 12 foot square, because that's how I was taught to try everything. And when you start catching fish on a depth, you know what I mean, right? You're at a depth where fish are in the swim. You're catching them. Now it depends on the size of them. Bigger fish usually want to be near the bottom, even though some big fish will be on the top, especially if it's hot. Do you know what I mean? So I'm kind of thinking of all this when I'm fishing, and I'm here, there, and everywhere, bro. I'm changing depth, I'm changing hooks, I'm changing line, I'm doing fucking everything I possibly can to catch fish. I'm constantly on it all day. I don't just sit there with my rod in the water and just sit there and just watch it in the same spot. Do a fuck. I do not do that. So my dad, if he was here, he would say, Danny, you deserve to be catching the most fish because you are really trying your hardest to catch fish. You're not being satisfied with this depth and just leaving it there. No, you're up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, different baits, different types of baits, different hooks all day. And that's how I fish. I enjoy doing it that way. I mean, time goes like that, mate. But do you know on that ledger? Not a fucking fish, man. That ledger was out right just off the bank. There was a bank opposite me. Just off the fucking bank, mate. Yeah, all day. Do you know what I mean? I tried I had a big hook. So I tried 4 maggots, a big piece of fucking sausage and 3 pieces of sweet corn. That's what I tried at the beginning of the day. Nothing. Then I tried just maggots. Nothing. Then I tried just sausage. Nothing. Then I tried just sweet corn. Nothing. And all day I caught fish off. All I caught off was sweet corn. So all the fish that I caught was just sweet corn all day. Yeah. So then I've gone back to like hot dog sausage and sweet corn. And then I'm down to just maggots and sweet corn. And at the end of the day, I was just putting sweet corn on there because I wasn't getting no bites. Not a fucking bite, mate. Not one bite all day. Well, I had a bite. I had 1 bite. Jingle, jingle. And then I stood up to stand over the rod, waiting for it to bend. And it never bent, so I didn't fucking take it. There's nothing on there. It must have just been a fish swimming past my line or something. You know what I mean, right? Nothing. Fucking nothing. Scally caught a bream at the beginning of the day. Yeah, a £2, like a little £2 bream, like a normal bream. Yeah. And then towards the end of the day, he did hook one big fish, but it snapped him. He got his lines tangled with it because he had two. You'll see he had two rods out. Yeah, two. Like, he's a proper carp fisherman, beta lines and all that. Yeah, so you'll see on camera. He had two rods next to each other out. Yeah, and as he reeled in the one, it got caught in the line of the other, and it snapped him. Otherwise, he would have had a decent sized carp yesterday. I don't know how big, but a decent sized carp. My brother got snapped by another carp, and it was definitely a carp because I had a 16 hook on it. It bent my hook. I had to use that old bloke. He went, "You can't." I said to him, I said to my brother, "Bro, I need to change this hook, yeah." And the old bloke next to me went, "How bad is it?" I showed him and went, "You can bend it back. It might make the metal a bit weak, but you can rather than changing your setup." Because obviously I wanted to get straight back out to try and hit the fish. So he went, "Here, give me a pair of pliers," and I bent my hook back. And then I cast it back out. And then he was like, "It might be all right, but if you hit a big fish, now you've weakened the metal, it could snap." And I was sat there for like 20 minutes with his words echoing in my head. Do you know what I mean? That hook could snap, that hook could snap, that hook could snap. So then I went to my brother and I said, "Bro, you got a size 10 for me?" Because I didn't have none. And he gave me a size 10. And do you know something? I was that interesting, like looking at where the fish was on the water while I was doing my hook. I didn't even look at the hook. It was a whisker barb. So for the last 3 hours of fishing yesterday, I was using a barbed hook and I didn't even fucking realise. And I don't like using barbed hooks, do I? So, I mean, I didn't even realise until I pulled the bream out at the end. Because I pulled the bream out in the landing net. And I'm looking around from my phone, obviously. So Scally pulled the hook out. And I saw Scally pulling the hook out. And because the fish was laid on my net there and I could see him, I saw that it was a barb. And that was the only time I'd fucking seen that hook was barbed. I don't like barbed hooks, do I? I just don't fucking like them because it's bad for the fish's mouth. But I didn't realise. So, like, today I'm going to go on Temu and I'm ordering loads of 10s, 12s, 14s, barbless. Loads of them. I mean, so I've got bare barbless hooks in my box, man. Because even though, like, a hook's a hook, I don't like using barbs, bro. I can only imagine what it would be like having a barbed hook in my mouth. It'd rip my lips to pieces, wouldn't it? Do you know what I mean? So... the hook ain't going to work with a sausage covering it. Do you know something, to be honest? The fish were interested at all. No bites off meat. That pond is a sweet corn pond. But it's a sweet corn pond. Bread or sweet corn. That's literally what everybody's using. Maggots are no good on that pond. And no meat. They're just not interested. They're like vegetarians, bro. The fish are vegetarians there. I mean, obviously, I did put hot dog sausage on my line, on my float rod throughout the day, just to see if I get any bites off it. Do you know what I mean? Nothing, not even a touch, bro. And every time I threw my rod into the water with sweet corn, it was like a bite every 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Sometimes it was really small because I couldn't, like, it was really fast. So, you can tell, can't you? I can tell when it's smaller fish or when it's bigger fish. Because to me, when the bigger fish take it, they take it and hold it under or run with it. Yeah, the smaller fish is like... That's how they take it, innit? So, and just suck the end of your fucking sweet corn off your fucking hook or whatever. They just suck the shit out of it, suck the life out of it. But the bigger fish tend to, like, in my experience anyway, they take it and hold it under, or they'll run with it. The fish that I caught yesterday, the big fish, the bream, well, not a big fish, but, the biggest fish of the day, that was caught with it running me. I saw it, like, obviously, I've been watching my float all day. There was a slight current that was pushing me to the left. All of a sudden, bro, I seen my float do that and start running to the fucking right. Do you know what I mean? I was like, he's running me, and I got him. Do you know what I mean? That's usually how bigger fish have had me when I was a kid, how I can remember. They're taking my float under and holding it under, or they're running it. Do you know what I mean? Like grabbing the bait and swimming with it. You want dog biscuits on the top floating. Do you know, funnily enough, there was only one more float that I saw, but it was as we was leaving. And it was some Polish blokes. Oh, bro, you listen. If you all thought that I am bad, yeah, I didn't know. So do you know the first time I put the cart back and I threw it from probably about 18 inches above the water, and everybody went mad at me. for throwing the carp in from 18 inches above the water. Bro, them Polish geezers was fishing off float and floating bread. And my man got a big carp, bro. And there was some lads around the other side of the pool that could see his peg. We could see it as well, yeah. And all I heard was some bloke start doing fucking mental, bro. Do you know what I mean? So I've looked up, and the bloke, literally, as I looked up, I saw it, bro. He threw that fish from head height, and it was a big carp. It was, I think it was a crucian. And he threw it from head height, bro, straight back into the water. And then the bloke on the peg over there just started going fucking nuts, man. I'm telling you, he was going nuts. He was speaking to me about it when I left the bloke. As he recognised me, and he was like, yo, wait, Danny G. He went, they're doing my fucking head in. He said, I've told the owner of the fucking pond, you can't throw fish in, but man, it takes a fucking piss. They're doing my fucking head in. And he was getting really angry. And I went, you fishing here for the night? And he was, yeah, I'm here all night, Danny. And I was like, well, you'll be able to keep an eye on them then, will you, bro? I said, obviously make sure they ain't going to steal none of them or whatever. Because I keep hearing stories about anybody that's from Eastern Europe, yeah, they literally are just robbing fish. If they're big, they're robbing them. But he did throw that fish back, but he threw it from fucking head height. He literally launched the cunt into the water. Yo, Glasgow, who are you talking to, bro? Is somebody having a fucking argument with you? I don't know what that is with that hair rig. Oh, multi-pack mafia. And I learned to disgorge yesterday. Myself. 3 times I had to disgorge my own fish. Them little fuckers got it right down the gullet. And I didn't know how to do it. And it freaked me out. Yeah, but my brother wouldn't do it. First one I got down there, I went, Simon, you come and disgorge this fish for me, bro. And he was like, nah, Dan, get your disgorger out and learn to do it. And then he told me. So I got the fish. Don't forget, he was sat next to me there. So I got the fish and he went, right then, Dan, get the line tight. So I put my line on the floor underneath my foot and then over my knee. Yeah, and the line was tight as fuck with the fish just off my knee. And then he went, disgorger on the line. Make sure it's tight as fuck. And then just wangle it out there, Dan. That's what he said to me. So I got the fucking disgorger on the line, went into the fish, and then just wangled it out. And I was like, no way. I've just disgorged the fish. The first fish of my life I fucking disgorged. And 3 fish yesterday I had to disgorge. One on my door on camera. And that was right down his gullet, right in his stomach. And I still managed to get it fucking out. You know what I mean, right? So I can disgorge now, folks. Come on. I'm good, Martin. Yo, user, what are you even talking about, bro? Nobody's even laughing at this. I think everybody's like, what the fuck is this geezer on about with fish fingers, man? What the fuck is everybody on about? Like, everybody's like, what the fuck? I think Glasgow Dave's like, what is this dude talking about? Oh, fallen felon. Yeah, I was going to ask. I was going to go down, like, you know, go on a run. I was going to see if anybody was fishing, and I was going to talk to the fishermen around there to see if it's worth going, if it's worth fishing there. Like, is it actually worth fishing Warren's all nowadays? Is there any fish left, or have they just all been robbed? Because you know it's only a couple of miles from my house, eh? Oh, now I can see it. Oh, yeah, because he's talking to you, obviously. He must be in chat doing his head in, so Dave's like, right then, I'll fucking give you some shit. Golf when it rains, buddy. Most of the fishing warrens all have been robbed. When was the last time you went for them? When was the last time you fished warrens all, and did you catch anything? Because I didn't know this, but you know Kingy's pool at the top? That was my dad's favourite pool to fish when we was younger. Because you know the Royal Oak pub? That's what we owned. When we came from Yorkshire, that's the pub we owned, bro. The Royal Oak. For fucking a good few years, mate. So my dad used to go from the Royal Oak, just down the road, through the gap into Kingy's. Yeah? And my dad, I didn't know this, released 2 barbel, yeah, when I was younger, into there. My brother said he released them when we was young, Dan. So if they're still in there, they'll be fucking huge. My brother said they'll be massive if they're still in there. To be honest with you though, them lads at the pool yesterday, there must have been 7 Polish lads, or Ukrainian, I'm not really sure. But around the pool was 25 English blokes. So I've got a feeling yesterday, if they try and take them fish on the night, they try and fucking steal them fish, yeah? I've got a feeling that the English lads around the pool will just kick off and then knocking them out. There's quite a few, I mean, there was 7 lads on my right that was night fishing that I was speaking to. So there's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There was 4 lads down on the corner. I spoke to all these people, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. A woman, a husband, and the 2 sons that was about 13. Then 16, 17, 18. The 3 lads that I took pictures with, actually 20. And then the bloke who was going mad and his son that was fishing on the other corner. So there's 20 English people around that pool. So I'm pretty sure if them fucking Polish or Ukrainians tried to fish out that pool last night, yeah, they'll just get fucked up. I've got a feeling because there's only about 6 or 7 of them. I mean, there's fucking bare English people around that pool, mate. Glasgow Dave and User are having a right little backwards and forwards here, eh, boys? Bought a new setup this morning. Tell you later. What? Who the fucking hell's that? That ain't you, is it? That ain't you? Oh, Bertie, that ain't you. Is he? Fuck off. That ain't you. That ain't you, is it, bro? Surely, in my YouTube chat. Fuck off. There's no way in a million years that is my brother. Do you know what I mean? There's no fucking way. Is that you, bro? It ain't Bertie. Bertie won't be in my YouTube live. There's no way. If it is you, bro, I'll ask you a question that nobody else will know. I have to do this with all the family, brother, to find out if it's the family I'm speaking to or somebody pretending to be my family. You know what I mean, right? So if it is you, say, bro, it's me. And if you say, bro, it's me, I'll ask you a question. I'll ask you one question. There's only you and me now. Yeah? And if you get it right, then I know it's you, innit, bro? Sorry about that. But I can't see my brother being on YouTube live. My brother don't come on YouTube. I cannot see it. I cannot see it. What's on the channel, Ruth? If you tell me what's on the channel, I'll know if he's my brother. What's on the channel, Ruth? As soon as you tell me what's on that channel, I'll know if it's my brother. Yeah, the shit I have to do to make sure, D, please. Scramming. Bro, is that you? Bro, what are you doing in my fucking YouTube live, bro? You've never come in my YouTube live, bro. What the fuck are you doing in my YouTube live, bro? What the fuck? I was just about to have a go at somebody. So you bought a new setup? Well, you'll tell me later, I'll phone you. I'll phone you when I've finished on YouTube. I'll phone you, you can tell me. Very surprising seeing you in here though, brother. Very surprising. Fuck me, bruv. Never see you in my YouTube. Never see you in my YouTube, bruv. Good morning, bro. Good morning. You enjoyed the fishing yesterday? I fucking enjoyed it. Oh, we should have fished that pool, bro. Oh, bro, we should have fished that pool, bro. And I'm telling you, honestly, do you know where they was catching all that carp? Bro, go round the other side. It is perfection for big fish. And they will hide round there from all of the, you know, the fish that are used to being caught, the big cunts. Yeah, I'm telling you, they will stay round the back of there. I can see it, bro. I can, honestly, brother, I can see it. That's why I walked around the pool yesterday. I wanted to go and have a look at it. It ain't the pegs where they was. Yeah, you'll catch there. Yeah, but I think we'll catch more around the back. I just looked at it and I was like, nah. Like if it was Dad, I know exactly. I was stood there looking at all the pegs, and I thought if Dad was fishing, I know exactly which peg he'd be fishing. That one right there, and it goes straight underneath that overhanging tree. Because round the back, you know them trees, they overhang, so there's bare shade, bro. Bare shade round the back, and you know where the big ones. That's where we're going to catch them. We're going to catch them in the shade, innit? I mean, that's what Dad used to teach me. Danny, big fish will be in the shade. They'll be by the bank, underneath the shade of the trees, Dan. They'll always be there. You know what I mean, right? So trust me, trust your brother. I'm telling you. Trust your brother. I mean, that's where I'm fishing. You and Scal can fish around there if you want. But I'm fishing around the back, bro. I'll fish around there by myself on my own peg. I don't care. I am fishing that back peg because I just know that's where my dad would fish. I just know it. I can picture him fucking sat there, bro. I could picture him. So that's where I'm fishing it, man. 100% around the back. I'm going to tempt them fish around the back. I'm going to tempt them out. Probably take me about 2 or 3 hours. I'm going to find the depth like I do. And once I find that depth and I tempt them fish, mate, you watch your brother. You'll hear it. Yo, bro, I've got another one. You'll have to run around the corner with the landing net. Same as I'll have to run around the corner for you. No, you'll have Scally next to you, actually. You'll be all right. Just sat looking at the fresh water. You going fishing today? I'm not going today. I'm going to go tomorrow. I'm going to have the day off today, bro. But I'm going to go tomorrow. You going fishing today, though? You're going to go sit on your peg? You're going fishing in the river, and come on. Bro, I didn't know the weight of sea fish. I fucking do now. I've been watching Jeremy Wade for about a week straight. Yeah. So now I know. Now, if you had a shark on your lap, I would probably be able to look at it and go, that's 300 pounds. Do you know what I mean? Literally. Like I watched him last night because remember what I said to you? He has caught a perch over 100 pounds. And I was like, I want to watch this. So I typed in Jeremy Wade, Nile perch, over 100 pounds, watched him catch it out of some real frothy, strong water by some falls. Yeah, I told you he caught a perch over 100 pounds. I fucking watched it last night when I went, you know, when I went off my game. I sat there and watched Jeremy Wade while I was eating my food. And I watched him catch a massive Nile perch. It was fucking huge. And it does literally just look like one of our perch, but massive. Are you just chilling? You got work at 2? Oh, I know what you're doing today. All the parts have come out that you told me yesterday, yeah? The fish locker, I will, yeah. If you need an hand, just phone me, bro. If you want an hand or anything, I know what you're doing today. Spoke about it yesterday, yeah. So if you need an hand or anything, you know, I'm not as skilled as you at these things. Never will be. You've taught me everything I know. Everything I know about cars has been taught by you. Every single fucking thing I've ever learned in my life. Yeah, but I've got strong arms, bro. You know that. That's one thing with your brother, in it. That's why you don't let me near nuts and bolts. I'm like a bull in a china shop, but you never know. You could need a bull in a china shop. If you think you might need one, yeah, just phone me, bruv. I'm available to bring these arms to snap some nuts. You going out at 2 in the morning, bruv? Have you got a long one tomorrow? Yeah, if you got a long one. Yeah, if you got a long one, bro, best to get out early, innit? Otherwise you'll never get back. So you got a long one tomorrow then. How many miles? 350? 4? Central London. Ooh, mush. Oh man, I feel sorry for you, bruv. Worst run any. It's just the worst run any. Fucking hell, man. Well, don't get too stressed, bro. I mean, do some Wim Hof, bro. What's that? You're only on the van, yeah, and some cunt ain't answering the phone, or they're in a high-rise flat, and they think it's your job to take it 8 flights of stairs, and they're giving you Usa. Fucking hell. Well, do you know some cunts giving you directions? Yeah, do you remember? Do you remember last time we was in the van in central London and the cunt was giving us directions? Yeah, and the word, the directions. Do you remember that? Yeah, I'm over there, mate. I'm over there. You're like, you fucking not. Drive around the one-way system again. I'm over there, mate. No, you're not. Drive around the one-way system again. I'm over there, mate. It comes up to the side of the van. You know what I mean? So where do you want it, mate? Where's your apartment? Remember that side? Where's your apartment then? Oh, well, it's about half a mile down the road. You turn left down there, yes. My brother was like, you are taking a piss. No. And it's not happening much. Fucking, I remember that site. I remember that. Last time I was on the van with you. 25-foot great white built like a broomstick. Fucking hell. Oh, God is judge. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. God is judge. All right, bro, man. Love you. Love you. Have a good day, yeah? Have a good day. Loved the fishing yesterday. I'm so gutted you got snapped on that big cunt that you got. Same with Scally, same with myself getting bent. We all would have had a big fish yesterday. We all would have had a big carp. But next time. Love you, bro. Have a good day. Hey, Bob. Do you know who's just been in my life? You never guess who's just been in my life. See if you can guess. Let's see if she can guess. There's no way she's going to guess this. Who do you think's just been in my life talking to me, literally right talking to me?
Right.
No. Guess. I swear, I don't think you're going to be able to guess this one. Somebody we know very well, put it that way. I'll give you a clue. Somebody we know very well. Like really well, like we know them so well. Like you know I'm a friend. I know them like the back of my own hand. And I would say you probably know the person pretty much like the back of your own hand, to be fair. I can't give you no more clues than that, because if I do, you'll guess the person.
Okay.
So who do you think? Somebody really close to us who we both know so well. And I definitely know that it was this person. I know for a fact. Because Ruth checked the channel. And as soon as she told me what was on their channel, I knew. Yeah, my bro, man. My bro was just in chat, man. I couldn't believe it. I didn't believe it to begin with. I was like, right then. Tell me it's you, I'm going to ask you a question. I was looking, my brother was in chat. I can't believe it. Fair play to him. Love him to bits, cheer me up, man. Do you want a coffee, bro? No? Safe one, bro. Love ya.
Did they ask him to see if I was actually fishing?
No, they don't need to. It's on camera, baby. They don't need to ask him, do they? It's on camera, baby. You can't. It's not AI. It's not AI, bud. fishing tomorrow as well, Eva. You're fishing tomorrow as well, Aisha. I think I might take you to a new fishing tomorrow. No? Yeah, rather than go down the canal, I might actually take you to a fishing tomorrow. No, would you like to go and see where I won competitions when I was a kid? Would you? It's not far. It's not like we're going to Doncaster or anything. But Cosley. Well, no. Well, between Cosley and Wolverhampton. It's not far. It's about 10 miles away. Right. But you can actually. I'll literally sit on. I mean, that will be nostalgia. Because if the peg's free, I'll sit on the peg that I used to fish with my dad. Fucking hell, 3 times a week. Yeah, and I used to win competitions from that peg. I caught big tench from that peg. Bare time in 20, 30 big tench. Carp, the lot, mate. Yeah, so if you want to go, I'll take you. And then you can sit literally where me and Charlie G used to sit when I was a little kid. And where we basically taught me to fish. Would that be nice for you all? I don't do it on video. I'm not going to live stream it. But I might take Tony to the pool tomorrow when my dad taught me to fish. So my dad was actually the bailiff, like the guy who run the pool. Yeah, and I used to fish competitions there. And if I can get on the peg, where I used to fish with my dad, I'll get on the peg. And I'll show you where I spent so much of my youth, if you want. Would you like that? Would that be a nice video for you all? Turn that off, son. I'm live. I don't take rackpull seriously. Rackpull doesn't bother me nowadays, bro. Yes, he plays a character. We all know he plays a character. He's never had a fight in his life. The bloke's probably never had a fight in his life, to be fair. He used to be able to lift a lot of weight. Not a lot, really. Fuck me, when I was younger, I was pressing fucking way over 100 kilo above my head for a joke. Natural, but I was 15 stone. Do you know what I mean? It's like, but he was fairly strong when he was a bit younger. You've seen some of the videos of him pressing, 85 kilo above his head and that? Pressing 85 kilo above your head is not, listen, I'm not like the rest of them. I'm not like them. I can sit here and I can be very honest without being, I don't need to be a cunt. Do I like rackpull? No. Why don't I like rackpull? Because at the end of the day, that bloke should know better. And he's like the rest of them, really. Yeah, he doesn't have any content, bro. None of them do, really. If you actually think about it, legitimately, they all take the piss out of me not having no content, but that's a lie. Because I don't really talk about nobody else. I am now, because you're all talking about him in chat, yeah? But I don't really talk about nobody else. If I do it short and sweet. Most of my content is actual content. I'm actually gaming, I'm fishing, I'm playing basketball, football, I'm talking about mental health, science, history. Everything you can possibly think of is my content. And they take the piss. No. I am your content. I'm Dr. Rackpull mentions me. Is he still mentioning me in nearly every video? I ain't watched him for ages. Is he still mentioning me in nearly every fucking video? Do you know what I mean? He probably is. Because by mentioning me, people expect him to mention me now. Yeah, they expect him to. And if he just does I don't know, last time I watched him, he was doing, I don't know, not even that long on me. 2-minute segments on me. In these 8-minute videos, 9-minute, 10-minute videos. But that 2 minutes is what everybody's hanging for. They're hanging on the edge. They don't give a fuck about whatever else he's speaking about. They're just waiting for him to obviously talk about me. Same as Craig, same as all of them. I mean, they have, in my opinion, they have no life. I am the life. And a lot of people on the internet seem to think that that is good content. But I honestly do believe that the audience now are kind of getting to the point where they're like, this ain't content. Like it was funny for a year. Second year, it's like you're repeating yourself all the time. It's like Groundhog Day. Third year, it's like, for fuck's sake, will you talk about someone else? And now we're in like the 4th year. And now I think you're all like, I'm sick of hearing the same shit. You see, like literally these people recycle. I've told you. Yeah. They talk about one person, usually me, and one certain subject to do with me. Then they move on to another person, usually me, and a different subject. And then they go round in a circle. And it's round. It's like being on the merry-go-round. Round and round and round and round and round. I'm surprised you all ain't getting dizzy. Just being honest, I'm surprised you're all like, whoa, I'm a bit dizzy mush. I swear to God. And where rackpull's concerned, I know he's a character. I know he is. But the thing is I can't have respect for anybody who does the same as everybody else and then tries to say that that's innovative. Because I've heard him say this in the past, I'm the only innovator. You're an innovator. You do the same as Craig. You do the same as everybody else. How is that innovation? Innovation would be new content that nobody's ever seen. Not fake fights done through AI. That's not innovation. That's just fake. What innovation would be, Doc, would be like for you, for your channel, evolution of your channel, would be you start to train again and vlog your training and talk about your training. Something that you obviously nowadays don't have a passion about because you don't train no more, but you used to. So get that passion back. That for you, for your channel, that would be evolving. Talk about some of the lifting community. I've told you this before. Your hobbies are weirdly the same as Craig's, collecting little action figures. I find it so weird as a grown man. I know some people collect this shit, but I just find it fucking weird. I'm sorry I do. I would never be collecting little action figures at fucking 45. Do you know what I mean, right? It's just weird. So, but I know that's one of your hobbies. Carry on collecting your shit. Yeah, if that's what makes you happy. But I also know that you do used to train. Now, with training content, Doc, yeah, doesn't just come you training, does it? Getting back to strength and all that. I'm sure people would love to see you do that, you know. People like to watch people better themselves rather than just stagnate in a pond like you are. You're in a pond with loads of little other bottom feeders, mate. And you're all swimming around together and you're all bumping into each other. Oh, you got an idea? Let's talk about Danny G. Bottom feeder. Boom, let's talk about Danny G. Bottom feeder. That's what you're all doing, yeah? Now, a lot of the channels on YouTube, I'll come to chat in a bit. A lot of the channels on YouTube, yeah, don't have a chance of bringing any new content because they have nothing to give. Like there's so many of the channels that don't train, they don't know how to, yeah? They don't have nothing else to talk about unless it's the dark side. So they couldn't say, talk about Mike O'Hearn or, do you know what I mean, or stuff like that, or Mike Israel, or all these creators that are fitness creators or content creators on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram that do weight training footage. Loads of them lie about taking steroids. Now, I know that Doc will be where I am on this. Take steroids if you want. But if you are a public figure and you've got millions of people fucking watching you, do you know what I mean, right, and you're lying about taking steroids, that's a problem. So many of them are doing it. So, Doc, you could literally change your content and people would like to watch it if you put it together properly. Say, did a little couple of minutes at the beginning of listen, the best one to start with, Doc, would be Mike O'Tren, right? I've spoke about him before. Yeah, done a little snippet at the beginning of Mike training, and then you come in and talk about how he is a lying sack of shit. How he is duping a whole audience and robbing millions off them. By basically saying, I've never taken a steroid in my life, and the cunt's 60 and looks like a god. It's not possible. And while you're doing that, you could also be training. I'm giving you content here. And don't think that if you start doing this content, I'm going to sit here and rip you and go, ha, 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 ha. No. If somebody said to me, yo, the Doc's done a training video and he spoke about some of the shit you was talking about, I'd probably watch it. I wouldn't comment, because if I commented in your comment section, you get bear grief. So I wouldn't even do that to you, Doc. I'd probably just hit the thumbs up if it was a good video. It'd be something worth watching. Your opinion on something other than me every day. So you could do a whole series there. You training, getting back to strength, yeah, which people would love to watch. And whilst you're doing that, videos on the whole fitness industry. And there's fucking hundreds of them. Now that would be innovative for your channel. That would be expansion of your channel. And you would also get a new audience. Now your audience might fight back. To begin with, Doc, you change your content, yeah, to better content. Your audience might fight back. We want Danny G. We want Danny G. Stay on course, mate. Fuck your audience. Fuck them. It's not about your audience, yeah? Your audience should, if you've got a good audience, if you've got a bad audience, they will hate you changing content. If you've got a good audience, right, then they won't. So you'll soon find out what your audience is made of, mate. Because with my audience, they appreciate me doing all the different stuff that I do, yeah? Because I have a good audience, good people. You'll soon find out if you have good people in yours, mate. Because you change your fucking content and see if they still follow you, see if they still watch, see if they still give you thumbs up. Do you know what I mean? See if they still comment to you, good comments. Because if they do, you've got a good audience. And they'll follow you onto whatever content you do. And the thing is, Doc, yeah, I'm only saying this to you, right, because I feel like it, because you've been mentioned in chat. To you, you enjoy training. You used to. You used to be a trainer. That's what you used to do all the time. Right? That is what you used to do. You don't train no more, I can tell, by looking at you. Just by looking at you. I'm not going to tell you to take your top off and that. I only do that when I'm ridiculing you. And I'm not really ridiculing you right now. I'm giving you some advice. And you might not want to take the advice off Danny G. Because it's Danny G. Well, you're just cutting your nose off to spite your face. Honestly, you're cutting your nose off to spite your face. You don't like me, I don't like you. But that doesn't mean that I can't give out good advice. Just because you don't like me, it doesn't mean I can't make total sense. You can take this and run with it all you want. But that character that you built is stupid. That ticking time bomb is ridiculous. You've never had a fight in your life, we all know. Just say, listen, it's been a character for ages. Yeah, right? It doesn't matter. You think I'm going to sit there and you stop talking about you've had 97 fights and never lost. And I'm going to sit there and go, I told you. And I'm going to do 10 videos on calling you a dickhead. No. If somebody, the doc don't do that shit no more. He's like it was all satire and that, which I know it is anyway. I know it is. I'd be like, fair play. That's what I'd probably say. I'm alive. Well, fair play to Doc. What content's he doing? He's doing fucking training content. Fucking fair play to Doc. At least he's brought himself out of the fucking pit that he's found himself in. You know what I mean? Now, I don't like you. This is not me liking you. This is just me being humane, mate. I don't need to be a nasty cunt to you. I don't. You don't annoy me. You don't piss me off. You don't affect me, whether positively or negatively, because I don't watch your son. You can tell by how I'm talking to you. I don't know what you've been saying about me just lately. I couldn't give a toss. I don't watch you because your content is not worthy watching. Truthfully. It's just not. There's nobody really on the dark side that I watch now. There is no content worthy of watching. It's all shit. It's all me. It's all recycled. It's all got recycled bullshit. Gobble, gobble, gobble on Danny's knob. It's fucking weird, bro. Bunch of grown men trying to sit on my penis. Bunch of grown men trying to stick the fucking nose up my arsehole and find out what I'm doing every day. It's fucking weird, man. Hanging on my every sentence. Hanging on my every action. It's weird, isn't it? And I think you're all realising it's just fucking weird. And boring. So yeah, ridiculous. I know they are, but there's a lot of the audience now on me that are kind of like, we can see this for what it is now. Like, what are you going to bring to the table? I think a lot of the audience now are thinking about these channels like, it's all right talking about Danny when he's out with his wife playing golf, or he's out with his wife fishing, or he's training, or he's singing, or he's dancing, or he's on holiday, or he's playing football, or he's playing basketball. You're sat there ridiculing him do stuff while you're doing fuck all. I think people are coming to the realisation, hold on a minute, Danny does bare stuff. Loads. He's always out and about. Spends bare time with his family and his missus and everything. He does loads of stuff as well. He talks about so many different varied things. And these cunts here are just sat there doing nothing, taking the piss out of somebody doing loads. Saying, I have no life, when they have no life. I clearly have a life because you see me live it on camera. And they're basically sat there with their little narratives. Oh, I'm the be all and end all. I'll sit here in this room all day and I'll watch Danny. I think a lot of people are thinking, whoa. Like I said, it was funny to begin with. It was funny for the first year. It was funny for the second. Yeah, it's getting boring now. Now it's getting fucking boring. What the fuck? If I want to watch Danny, I can just go and watch Danny. Danny will communicate with me as well. Have you noticed? If you watch, say, a Hedges live, Hedge does not talk to his chat at all. He puts a comment up occasionally on his screen and reads that comment, he has more people watching him than me. Now, at the moment, I'm talking, so I'm not in my chat. But in a minute, I'll come to my chat and I'll start talking to you all. You don't even get that on his channel. He doesn't give a fuck about none of you. He don't care. You are just there for views and clicks and money. I don't even think he likes doing content on me anymore. I think it must have got to a point where even he's bored of talking about the same person over and over and over again. But the fact of the matter is, yeah, you lot keep viewing it. So he has to do it. He has to, because it's what earns his money. I mean, if he didn't do it, he wouldn't earn no money. And he knows that, because his audience are locked, focused, staring at me all the time. I mean, they're not really watching for Edge. They're watching me, because they can't bring themselves to come and watch me for whatever reason. They can't bring themselves to interact with me for whatever reason. Yes, Master Uruguay. Thank you for the donation, bro. Hey! Yeah, whether they just could. And if his audience realise that, listen, no, you can't come in here and start like slagging Rach off and I'm going to join in. No, you'll get banned. I don't believe in that stuff. I don't think it's right to slag off women. I just don't, and kids and mothers and all that. But you can come in here and communicate with me, you know. Just remember, I said this to everybody. Master Uruguay, respect. Thank you very much for the donation. From the nation, man. Cheers, bro. Thank you very much. Like I've said, listen. If you've got loads of negativity in you and you need to go to Edge's channel to type loads of negativity in his chat, yeah, to get it out here, or whoever's channel, because your life's shit or whatever, you're pissed off for whatever reason. Master Uruguay, thank you for the donation from the nation, man. What the fuck? Cheers, bro. Respect. What the fuck? Thanks for the donations, bro. Go over there. Cheers, mate. Come on. Cheers, bud. And, you know, go over there, get your negativity out, and then come here once it's all out here, and then be nice in my channel. And you can communicate with me. You can watch other channels. You don't have to just watch me on the dark side. Yeah? And I'm not allowed, you're not allowed to watch nobody else. You can watch whoever you fucking want. But when you're in my channel, be polite and courteous. That's it, innit? So get all your negativity out there, right? And then, like, come in here once you've got it all out here, and then watch me. Master Uruguay, what the fuck, bro? Come on, bro. What the fuck, bro? What the fuck is going on, son? What are you two? Thanks for the donations, bro. Fuck knows where they've come from, son. You know what I mean? But thank you very much. Respect, man. Jesus, mush. I know, yeah. Fucking hell, I could buy a full pack of Pro V1s there, mush. Jesus Christ. Thank you, Master Uruguay. I think you've done enough now, though, brother. Jesus Christ. Respect, bro. I get 60%. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. I don't, mate, that's brilliant. Brilliant, mate. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, mate. Respect. Master Uruguay, what a name. Sound like a Jedi, mate. Yeah, like a ninja or a Jedi, like Mr. Miyagi's brother or something. Fucking hell. Respect, my bro. Thank you very much. He's eating well tonight, Dan. Omni, do you know something? I'm not really about that life, bro. Reporting that. I'm just not, bro. I'm not really about that life. Like, it's one of them ones. I have a channel myself. I get reported. And yes, copyright. Pure copyright. So if I ever come across a clip of me or a live, Master Uruguay, what the fuck, bruv? Damn, that's a 50 bomb. Man just dropped a 50 bomb. Damn, bruv. Man just dropped a 50 bomb. Come on. What the fuck, Master Uruguay? He's using his Jedi powers, mate. He's taking money out of the cash point, putting it straight to my bank. Respect, bro. Thank you very much. Jesus Christ, man. What the fuck? Master Uruguay, thank you very much. I think you've done enough though now, brother. I think you've definitely done enough. Don't forget YouTube are going to take fucking some of that. YouTube will take some of that, bro. If Mark was in here now, what would Mark be putting in chat? Mark would be like, send it to his PayPal. Send it to his PayPal. He gets all of it. Send it to his PayPal. Send it to his PayPal. That's what Mark would be typing. Danny's PayPal. Fucking hell, I don't remember my own email address. Danny G the man at Hotmail, blah, blah, blah. Danny's PayPal. Danny G the man at Hotmail, blah, blah, blah. Danny's PayPal. Danny G the man at Hotmail, blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. That's all he'd be typing. No, listen, that was just me. I know what Mark would be typing. Anybody who's been in chat for a while will say that is exactly what Mark would be typing right now, over and over and over again. And he's been watching for a long time, wouldn't know. That's what Mark's typing half the time. Then he gets the donation. That's the first thing that goes in chat. I can just imagine it in there now. Cramping. Boom, 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 boom. Well, like Mark would say, PayPal goes straight to me. And I can, like, obviously, if somebody sends something to my PayPal, I just say 1 minute. I just go straight off, check it. And if it's gone in, I come back and give the celebration, probably bigger than what I would, like that. You know what I mean? Because obviously it's all to me then, isn't it? So yeah, it's better for the creator, to be honest. Mark Cramping. So do you know my mod Cramping? He's my managing moderator. So you know Cramping? Cramping is Mark. You know the lad from Scotland who was down here fishing with me? He came down to see me from Scotland. That's Cramping. Oh yeah, deeply. They take a fortune, bro. They take. I'd have to go into it, but they give you more of a percentage if you get over a certain amount of donations. But other than that, I'm pretty sure it's 60-40. But a lot of people, when they donate, want it to come up on this screen because they think that they're not going to get congratulated if it doesn't. But it'll come up, like, you'll tell me, PayPal. I'll just be like, 1 minute, click, look on my PayPal, then I come back. And I still say thank you, just like I would if it had come up on the screen. And everybody still knows that you've donated to me. Do you know what I mean? Because I'll tell them, no way, fucking Deeplies did donate. Or my Master Jedi friend, yeah, right, would have fucking been shouted out the same. Probably more so. I would have been like, fucking, do you know what I mean? Because it's in my PayPal. Yeah, YouTube do take a lot. Same as TikTok. You know TikTok, bro? They take the piss. TikTok takes 70%. 70%. That's why Cameo want you to charge so much. Because Cameo take 50%. Literally, that's what they take. So that's why when I did my, I do Cameos, yeah? I do them straight from Instagram, myself. I do them myself. I ain't having Cameo take 50%. You can fuck off. Nah, Master Uruguay has just donated me 100. They'll take at least 50 of it. They will take at least 50 of Master Uruguay's money. At least 50 of it, bro. So that £100 for me will turn into 50. Yes, 4 Barra Bandit. Yeah, I do, like, I'm not joking with you. So when I'm on TikTok, say if I do TikTok lives all day, yeah, I'm between, I don't know, 30, 70. Well, you're going to understand they're taking 70%. So if I do between, I don't know, say I do 60. How much originally was that? How much has actually been donated to me? when they're taking 70 fucking percent and I'm left with 60. What was the fucking, how much was actually donated to me that day? It's ridiculous, isn't it? It really is fucking ridiculous, mate. That's why I say to a lot of people on TikTok. So I do a lot of sub-only lives now because on TikTok it's really toxic. It's stupidly so. It's all kids in it, and especially now they're off school. Yeah, I have sub-only live, and there's a lot of people when I go on to TikTok, which I don't understand. So if I'm on all week, yeah, say I'm on TikTok 3 or 4 days of the week, I know that one person will probably donate to me at least, it sounds mad, but a tenner throughout the 3 or 4 days. It's £9 a month to be sub to me. So I have tried to tell them, like, sub-only lives, if I get enough people on sub-only lives, I won't go back on a normal one. And you're donating to me when you watch me, and add that up over a month, it probably comes to more than £9. So rather than donate to me, just sub to me and then watch my sub-only lives, which is mainly what I do on TikTok now. It makes more sense, doesn't it? Because a lot of people say I can't afford to sub to you, Danny. But I'm thinking, you donate to me every time I'm live. Do you get what I mean? So if you add all them donations up over a month, what does it come to? Probably more than £9. I don't do that kind of shit, Jim. The problem is, I'll be honest with you, bro. The raging part of me, sometimes I'll just switch it on out of nowhere and just have a bit of fun with it. But I can't go proper rage, bro. You got to understand, I can't do that every day. Because if I do, eventually it'll grip hold of my soul. And the old Danny is a cunt. Deeply is a cunt, mate. Do you know now, I'm spending so much time with people who, when I was the way that I was, wouldn't have been spending time with me. They loved me, yeah, but they was always worried what Danny was going to get because I was legitimately that way. Now, they get this, Danny, every single time they see me. And these people are saying to me, Danny, you've changed so much for the better, bro. You've changed so much for the better, bro. And these are people in my real life that actually, in my real life, which is where it should matter, including my wife. If you ask Tony, would you want Danny for £1 million to go back to the way he was? I know her answer. Categorically no. I am so calm now, bro. Yeah, like if somebody friends come to my house, yeah, the old Danny's there. Deeply's is there. I control the cunt every day. Because he is a cunt. He's a nasty piece of work. Yeah, and I control him every day. He's still there. People are stupid. When dickhead was coming to my house and I strapped my hands up, ready for a scrap, mate. All fucking about. You can take the piss on YouTube all you want, but nah. That wasn't no joke to me. No joke. No joke. And everybody says he knew you were coming. No. I'd been live for about 35, 40 minutes. And then James said, he made a video 20 minutes ago saying he were coming. I'd already been out there before James said that to me. Do you know what I mean? So I didn't fucking know. And I don't watch YouTube like that. As soon as I heard that he was coming, I was just making sure I was here and ready. If you look at what's on my hands, look at both of my hands. This one's a weightlifting glove. Because I don't really need no protection for that. What's that one strapped up with? A proper strap. In between my fingers and the lot, mate. Because that's my fucked up hand. So I'm making sure it's protected. So think about my mindset. Now I was ready to go. I was ready to bang, mate. It's that simple. I was just ready to bang, and I mean proper bang. And you lot think it was a joke. It wasn't a joke. It took me 2 fucking days to get that out of me. Here, she's here now. I'll ask her. Bab.
What?
For £1 million, right? If I could give you £1 million now in a briefcase, right? Would you want me to turn back into what I was?
No.
Do you prefer me as I am now to how I've ever been?
Yeah.
Do my whole family and all my friends prefer me now to how I am to how I've ever been?
Yeah.
That's what means something. That's what's important, deeply. Not views and not clicks. Bro, if anybody was coming to my house, I'm the same with anybody. It doesn't matter who it is. You could have fucking Brock Lesnar on his way, mate. My hands are getting strapped up. I'm going to be out there waiting for him. Bro, that's who I am. Bro, I've been out there waiting for multiple people by myself in my life. Multiple mans, not one. Numerous. By myself. I'm well known for this stuff, bro. Anybody who knows me in real life will say, Danny is not lying. Danny will go out there, strap his hands up, put steel toe caps on, and just stand there and wait. That's the type of dude I am, bruv. When I lose my rag. Don't get it twisted. You could send the Hulk here. I won't give a fuck. I'll go out there and try my best. It's just the way it is. You come into my house, bro. I will always protect my house to the best of my ability. To the best of my ability. It's that simple. It's just the way I've always been. I don't go to people's houses. I don't cause trouble with people. You've got to understand, I'm not threatening anybody's house. I'm not even threatening you. I'm not in the pub trying to knock you out. I'm not trying to shag your missus. Do you know what I mean? I ain't a drug dealer. I'm not fucking sending people to your yard. I'm not involved in a gang. So you come here, that's on you. I have full rights to do whatever I need to do to anybody coming to my house. Because at the end of the day, you're coming to my fucking house, mate. You should have more respect. You don't go to people's fucking houses. But you're coming, you're a scumbag. And that's the way my first thought pattern goes. You're a scumbag. You come into my house, you're going to come to my front door, my fucking missus and that is. You're a scumbag. You're going to get through me and get to my missus. What are you going to do to my missus? You ain't going to do nothing to my fucking missus. That's literally how my mindset goes. And that's when I'll bite. And I'll rip and I'll tear. I'll do whatever I've got to do to win. You don't understand. You think it's a normal fight? No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. And that's just the truth. You fucking come anywhere near this house, it ain't no normal situation for you, son. It will be the worst situation of your life. Because I am out to fuck you up. In every way possible. Not to hurt you, to leave lasting scars for the rest of your life. So every time you look in the mirror, you remember me, boy. And you remember that you don't go to fucking family houses. You'll never go to a family house again once you've been here. And that's just the truth. Once you've been to my door, you will never go to a family house ever again. Because I will make sure of it. And so will these. Because I will knock you out, bro. And then I'll jump on you and I will leave lasting scars on your face. I'm just who I am. You've come to my house. That's when people get these. People get these when you're outside there. And that's just the truth. That's when you get them. And I won't do it to win. I'll do it once I've knocked you the fuck out. Once I knock you out, that's when I'm jumping on you. Like a jackal, mate. And that's no joke. Because you're a cunt. You're at my house where I live with my wife, my children, my grandchildren, my nieces and nephews are here all the time. And surrounding me is fucking families and kids. And you're here now, you cunt. So now you're going to get it. Now you're going to fucking get it. And that's just how it is. I don't go to people's houses, bro. It's wrong. It's just wrong. It's the worst thing you can do. Go to somebody's fucking front door. I've only ever done it once in my life, but I did it because I had to. I had no choice. Yeah? But I've only ever done it once. And that was a spur of the moment thing, and it'll never happen again. I don't go to houses, bro. I never have. If I have a problem with somebody, I'll wait till I fucking see them on the street, mate. And then we deal with it. I'm not coming to your fucking yard with your missus and your kids. Maybe your grandkids are there. Maybe your mum and dad's there. I'm not fucking coming for that. Are you mad? I've got more respect for your family. And that's the way I am. I don't cause trouble with nobody. You could understand. I don't cause trouble with nobody. I don't, do I? Who do I cause trouble with? Who do I come on here threatening? Whose house do I say I'm going to? I mean, this morning with Dr. Rackpull at the beginning of this, that was just jokes. It was just all jokes, you know it was. Right? I mean, he'll know it was jokes. It was just jokes, pure jokes. Yeah, right? But I don't do none of that stuff. I would never threaten to do that stuff because it's wrong. I have no problem with no one. Actually, I have no problem with no one. There's people on the internet I don't like. There's people on the internet I do. Yeah, there's people on the internet I respect and people on the internet I don't. My favourite person from the dark side, my favourite person is Paul Venice. He's my favourite person. He always has been, really. Because the geezer is a tough cunt. He's a tough man. That geezer's definitely a tough man. You can just tell. I don't give a shit. You can all fucking chat your waffle all you want, but that geezer is a tough motherfucker. Yeah? He's a gentleman, bro. And he loves his missus and he's a good family man. Yeah? He's someone easy to respectable. Fighting men on here. Talking about Danny Christie. Danny Christie is the only fighting man on here. He's the only fighting man on here, bro. I'm not a fighting man. I fight if I have to. If and when I have to. Danny's actually a fighting man. So he's the only one, really. There's nobody else on the dark side. No one. Name one. But a lot of people might think they are, but they're actually not. They're actually not. A fighting man is somebody who trains to fight to earn dollar. That's a fighting man. Somebody who can look after themselves is not a fighting man. That's me. I can just look after myself, bro. It's not a fighting man. Because I don't fight for money. I don't train every day to fight for money. Do you know what I mean? Danny Christie has 2 jobs. He's a scaffolder and a fighter for money. So he is actually a fighting man. Everybody would. Bro, it's not just me. When I say that you come to my house, you're going to face the ultimate monster, it's any man. Any man worth his salt, who loves his missus and loves his family and his kids, will do that. Will just go out in any way, shape or form. They have to protect their front door. That's not making me hard as fuck, because every man in this chat, every single one, I'm pretty sure would do the same thing. Every single man in my chat. To protect you and yours. Like, there's loads of people in my chat who can probably look after yourselves, same as I can. And on a normal daily basis, you're just nice as fuck. You'll never think about fighting. It just doesn't enter my mind really nowadays. Used to, but it doesn't no more. I'm different now. Yeah, I've grown up, and I. Do you know what I mean? So it doesn't really enter my brain at all, ever. Do you know what I mean? Right? I don't think about it because I've got other things that I do that I think about, right? We all have. Deeply as you included. We don't think about knocking people out every day, right? But somebody comes to your front fucking door, mate, that's a different story. You don't have to wind yourself up. You don't have to, you'll just go. You're at the fucking front door, mate. You'll just fucking go, right? And that's not just me, that's everybody in chat. That's not me trying to make myself out to be special and harder than all you, because no, you'd all fucking do it, wouldn't you? That's a lie. There is bare people watching me that, like Deeply's just said, actually he doesn't. It's rare that Danny talks about fighting. Very rare. Very, very rare, mate. So that is literally a lie. People watch me every day. I talk about fucking fishing, golf, gaming, movies, training, going out with the missus, going on holidays, science, history, mental health. That's what I'll talk about, mate. Yeah, facts deep, please. I'm not interested in, listen, I am not interested in fighting no more. I'm going to tell you all straight, you need to get this into your heads. I'm not interested. Yes, sometimes I shadow box, but I think everybody's coming to realise that, listen, we watched Danny play basketball, we watched him play football, we watched him play golf, we watched him train. Do you know what I mean? And I think you all know now that I'm not gassing you when I say that the only reason I can do all these things the way that I do these things at my age is the way that I actually train. All right? And shadow boxing is a big part of that. Always has been all my life. You have to understand that I'm not the best at anything, right? But I'm very fit, I'm very flexible, I'm very well balanced, and I'm strong. So all these attributes that I have, which I do have, Because when you see me do stuff on camera, you can tell, right? I'm not the best at anything. I'm not claiming to be, all right? I'm just saying that for a 45-year-old bloke, I move well. I'm fit and I'm fast and I'm strong. I can give that statement, it's the truth, right? That I have been training the way that I train, apart from the weights that I use, so the range of weights, yeah? So if I want to be big, I lift heavier weight, lower reps, and eat a shitload of food. Other than that though, I'm still running, I'm still shadowboxing, I'm still doing balance on my legs, I'm still doing press-ups, I'm still doing sit-ups, I'm still doing all that stuff. I just changed the way I lift weights. Right now I'm not interested in being big. I don't want to be big no more. So now I'm lifting weights the way that you see me lift weights, and I'm doing everything else besides. Now because I've been doing this shit all my life, in this way, yeah, right? I am not going to suddenly just stop doing something which will take attributes away from me. Do you understand? I don't do this on camera to look hard. I mean, sometimes I'm fucking dancing while I'm doing it. That looks hard, do it? Do you know what I mean? Literally, sometimes, you know what I'm like, boom, 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 that really looks fucking hard, doesn't it? No, it looks silly. I don't care. Because at that time, I'm just doing movement or something. I just want to move, I just want to be flexible. But I'll throw a few punches in there, do you know what I mean? I'll be a bit flexible, throw a few punches in there, you know what I mean? That's all I'm doing, like. It's just training. It has nothing to do with, oh, I want to fight somebody, come on then, come. No, get that childish shit out of your head. I am not doing it for no childish reasons. I'm doing it because it has given me everything that I possess. Yes, JB. No, I don't want to be 6'3" and 260. Bro, a 6'3", 260 geezer, right, would not be able to last with me on a certain type of training, bro. There's no way that fucker could bodyboard with me for 4 hours. It'd last an hour and he'd be done, bro. And he'd be crippled for the rest of the day, laid on the beach all fucked up. There's no way a dude that big, and I know because I've been not that big, but big. Yeah, right? Well, I have had probably 16 and a half stone of pure muscle. You've seen that I've got one wedding photo, just the back of me. And people have saw it, and you can see my legs. My legs are like my waist now, mush. That ain't no joke, is it, chat? You've seen it. My legs are like tree trunks, right? The last when I was leg pressing nearly 700 fucking kilograms, mate. For fucking reps. I have been wham, bro. Wham! When I was younger. But I'm 45 now. And as I've got older, I've realised carrying all that weight, all that extra size, don't benefit me. Not with what I do. I play golf. Do you think if I was fucking 260 pounds, I would be able to hit the ball like I hit it? I would have as much control. Would I fuck? My lats would be that big, mate. I wouldn't be able to get around my own body. I'd have no flexibility through my hips whatsoever because I'd be a giant. And do you know how I know? I know people who are that size. The only thing that size would bring me is sheer strength. I don't even know if it meant punch any harder because I wouldn't have the flexibility. There is no way at 260, bro. There is no way at 260, yeah, that I could throw a punch like this. There is no fucking way because that is full body twist. Yeah, that is full body. There's no way. It would be more like this. It'd be more like that. That's what it would be more like. The speed difference there is half. It's half the speed, bro. So because I'm moving my body at twice the speed of this weight to what I would at 16 stone, I would imagine my punch is about the same power. But do you know something? I'm just putting this into punch. But same with golf swing. I don't think I'd hit the ball any further if I was 260 to me being how I am now. Because when I hit the ball, the amount of whip that I can get through my hips is something I would not be able to generate if I was fucking yows, bruv. So no, I don't want it, because if I wanted it, I'd be it. That's the thing. Do you know something? Not even, 3 months ago, I was half a stone of muscle, right, bigger than what I am now, and it took me what, chat? 1 month. And I was half a stone of pure muscle when I was training in the gym, right? You know this. 1 month, half a stone of pure fucking muscle, mate. Muscle memory. And eating like a gun. You all saw how much size I put on when I was at the gym. How quickly did I do it? No steroids. Just sleeping more, eating more, and training fucking way heavier. And then, what did I say? I started to get bigger. I was on the golf course, and I could feel it. I couldn't quite get round myself as much. And I told you all right, I'm gonna strip down a bit. I'm putting on too much size. I don't want this much size. I know my body better than any of you. Let's go. It's one thing I do know, my body, very well. Me and my body are in so much fucking communication all the time, it's unreal. This size that I am now, yeah, is the perfect size for my age. To still be very fit and flexible and stuff like that. Because otherwise I wouldn't be as fit and flexible. I wouldn't have as much balance neither. I've got extreme balance, me, mate. There'd be a lot of people in chat be like, no, you ain't. Yeah. Anybody who watches me will be like, fuck off. The man can literally dance on one leg for 5 minutes with his knee up in the air while he's leaning back doing the limbo. That's balance. I wouldn't be doing that if I was 16 stone. No fucking way. Well, use try it yourself. People in chat will be laughing at you and going, yeah, try it yourself. Do you know what I mean? Try it yourself. Stand on one leg, lift your knee up to your waist, so your knees out, and keep it there. Yeah? And just try and do that and see how long you can stand on one leg for. I dance, bro. I hop around on that one leg. And I'm not lying, because loads of people in chat will go, he ain't joking. Try it. See how long you can do it for. Stand on one leg, lift your other leg up, and just stand there without losing balance. See how well you do. You stand on 3 legs all the time. Well, bro, if you've got that extra support there, that hanging Hampton, that Mandingo, fair play to you, bro. Fair play to you. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I'm well built in every way, but I ain't carrying no third leg and that, so fucking fair play, bro. I just wonder, what I would say is, what do you do with it when you go swimming? How do you disguise it, bro? Do you like paint it bright orange and then put it round your neck as a as a rubber dinghy? Fucking hell. Actually, if it's that big, you might be able to put it around your waist, innit? As a donut. Is that what you do? Do you paint it orange and put it around your waist as a donut to disguise from the public that you was carrying a 4-foot donga? Oh, you can't swim, it's too heavy. Does it drag off the bottom like an anchor? Oh, shit. I mean, fucking hell. Well, that'd be a way to go, wouldn't it? I mean, somebody wants you dead. So they hire the willy whacker. You wake up tied to a chair. And my man's got his thing in his hand. I'm going to beat you to death. Give me the names. Give me the names or I'll beat you to death. And starts willy whacking you. Ay, ay, ay. Worst possible death in the whole history of man. Oh, fucking hell. Well, fair play, Jay. Fair play. I mean, I feel sorry for your missus, like, you know what I mean? Jesus Christ. You should wear tighter trousers. I don't think listen, there is no trousers. Listen, my man has to get them specially made. He's told he's got 3 legs, not just 2 legs. He's got actually 3 legs, bro. He has to have specially made trousers with 3 legs. They ain't fucking about round here much. He can't fit that thing down one leg or down the other leg. He needs 3 of the fuckers. Tell him, Jay. It's all right, she can't swim either. Oh, man. My new favourite channel is it. Fair play, bro. Danny, let's do a session at Bluebell Lake, 72 hours. Fishing? Fucking, I can fish for 72 hours, bro. I love fishing, but I can't do that shit, bro. I can't. I could come and fish with you for like the day and into the night, but during the night, bro, I'd be gone. I reckon I could do, personally, at the moment, I've only been fishing again about 3 or 4 weeks. I reckon I could do, it's not even that, bro. It's like, there's certain things that I could do. You're going to find this weird because I'm a Viking, right? But I'm also a hygienic Viking. I can't go and shit in a bush like a bear, bro. I'm not saying I haven't, because I have. When we used to go to Wales scramming and was camping in the middle of fucking nowhere, well, you're going to have to go and shit in the bush like a bear, bro. You know what I mean? Make sure you scratch the bark so people know you've been there. That's my turd, bro. But I didn't like it. I hated every minute of it. A lot of the lads, it don't bother them. Me, it bothers me, bro. It bothers me. Yeah? And when I was younger, I might have been willing to put up with it a little bit. Not now I'm older, bro. Man ain't shitting in a bush like a bear, bro. Them days are gone. So that's why I could never do 72 hours fishing. I can't hold a shite in for 72 hours, bro. I ain't that fucking in control of my body. You know what I mean? Jesus Christ, I'd end up walking off the fishing bank looking fucking pregnant, bro. And I can't not eat for 72 hours neither. I've tried. The most I've done fasting is like nearly 40 hours. I can't fast for 72. Bro, you got no choice when you're in Wales for 3 fucking days. And we're talking back in the day when you didn't have like porta toilets and that. You know what I mean? So you're in Wales for 3 days, bro. What the fuck are you gonna do? I mean, fuck me. I used to, at least, and listen, I was nice with it, bro. I swear, I would walk about 2 fucking miles, bro. In the woods, 2 miles. Took me ages, bro. Nobody's ever going there ever again. You know what I mean, right? But I'm telling you, no, bro. No. Anybody who goes enduro riding for days will tell you they'll have to do the same thing. But no, bro. No. Not no. No. I'm not doing it. So I can't go fishing for 3 days. I could do a 72-hour on a fishing bank because I know you're gonna have to shit in a bush like a bear, you know, scratching the bark to make sure everybody knows that's your shit. I ain't doing it, bro. Well, what you're supposed to do, bro? Well, I wouldn't say it's a bush. I'd say it's in the wild trees, like in the woods, somewhere miles away from camp. It's not in a bush. I just say that because you end up in a bunch of trees somewhere. Yeah, what else are you supposed to do then? You're going to hold it for 3 days. How the fuck are you holding it for 3 days, bro? I can't hold it for 3 days, not unless I'm not going to eat. If I don't eat, then yeah, I can, obviously. Do you know what I mean, right? But unless I'm not going to eat for 3 days, how the fuck are you going to do that one then? Do you know what I mean? Because I'm telling you, if you can hold it for 3 days, you is a superhuman mush, because I'm fucking cool. Everybody's had a shit in the woods, bro. Shit in a bag. Shit in a bag and give it to someone. That's worse than going 2 miles away from camp by yourself, like no civilization's been here for 100 years, and having a shit next to a tree or something. Honestly, I personally think shitting in a bag and going, here, mate, You want to use my shit bag? It's more disgusting. I don't want nobody seeing what do you think I used to walk so far away from camp, bro? This is a private experience, right? For all of us. I don't want people looking at what I've been doing. That's disgusting, bro. That's a lot worse, in my opinion. Yo, I'm telling you. Yo, deep, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Take a Tesco carrier bag, do your business. Yo, deep, it's your turn. No! No! No, man. Ugh. No, man. That's why I won't go for 3 days fishing. I'll never do it. Not unless I go somewhere far and I have, like, what I do is I find, I'll do one of them where I do 72 hours and I'll have bait alarms and stuff. But that will be when I'm in a proper place with log cabins, yeah, and my log cabin's directly behind me. If I need to go and leave a log in the log cabin, I don't mind. There's a toilet in there. So that's when I'll do one of them things. When I'm on like a site in the future, you know, when I go to a proper place. Yeah, and I'm literally fishing directly in front of my static or my log cabin or whatever. Yeah, then I'll just leave my rods in there I'll just leave them in there for the whole time I'm probably there. My rods will just stay in the water once it's set up. What's the point taking them out? Bait alarm up. So I mean, I'll leave them in there. I'll go to sleep, bro. But I'll leave the windows open on the log cabin. And once my bait alarms go off, bro, trust me, I'll be outside. Do you know what I mean? At least then I'm clean for the whole time. Because I don't like being dirty neither. I can go with like that was another thing. Like I was like when I used to go scramming and that, the lads they give a fuck. We're young lads, but I did. So I'd be going in the lake washing myself and stuff. They all used to laugh at me. But I can't even deal with 3 days of grime, bro. I can't deal with it. I know you all think, oh, it's not. No, I'm just too hygienic, bro. I can't deal with that shit. I'm used to getting in the bath once or twice a day, every day. I can't go 3 days without a bath. I just feel rank. I feel rank, bro. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of like these things stop me doing certain things. Tony would tell you all this. She would say, this is what Danny's like. Like, I don't like it. Hygiene and cleanliness, to me, is really important. Like, it's really, really important. And because I'm so clean, I know a lot of you people, no, you know, just because I have stained teeth, my breath don't even smell ever. My teeth are just stained. Do you know what I mean, right? But it doesn't mean I don't brush them twice a day, every day. I do. You know what I mean? So I don't ever smell, bro. I can't cope with it. I don't like it. Dan, my mate was from your old area. His words, not mine. You were a force to be reckoned with. But when I was in Smethwick, I was fucking crazy, bro. I was crazy. Big and crazy. Big and nasty. So if your mate does know me, he's probably giving you the correct words there, mate. And tell your mate I said hello. Tell him I'm still the same. I just hold it in a lot more nowadays. Trust me, bro, I'm still the same. I just hold it in a hell of a lot more. My breath stinks. Okay. My breath don't smell, bro. I never smell. Tony would tell you that. I never smell, bro. It's a mad thing. Yeah, Bab, here's a question for you.
What?
Right, just answer nicely, lady. I'm just going to ask you a question. And answer it honestly, because you know me, I'm a bloke, I don't care. I mean, I'm a bloke. I'm not actually supposed to be this way, really. Yeah, come here, Bab. Come here, just stand there, just answer a question for me. Let's just go from the back garden. Let's ask Tony the question. Yeah, I'll tell him.
Wow.
Honestly, because you know you're not going to offend me, man. Do you know what I mean, right? Do I ever, because blokes are supposed to, aren't they? Smell. Right, but do I ever smell, though?
No.
Does my breath Ever stink?
Nope.
Too clean, bud. Too clean. I know you might find that hard to understand and hard to grasp and hard to get your little mind around. Do you know what I mean? But I'm probably cleaner than you, mate. And that's just the truth. And anybody who knows me in real life would say, Danny is not joking, man. You lot think Danny's like an unclean guy. Are you fucking mental? Anybody in real life would tell you. They'd be like, I've known this guy for years and I'm telling you straight, Danny never smells. Danny is always spotlessly clean. If Mark was in chat now, Mark's been to my house. Mark knows how I am. And Mark would tell you, no, Danny ain't dancing. Danny's like obsessively clean. Mark is as well, though, to be fair. Mark's a really clean geezer. He spent enough time in my house fucking getting in my bathtub for me to know. But you don't need proof. Mark doesn't need to show no papers. I mean, obviously, I'll ask Tony because she's on hand. I'm not going to go to the lengths of phoning my mate just for you. It's not that important to me. I mean, being clean is important to me, but your opinion isn't. I bath once a day if I'm not training. So today I'll bath once. Obviously, I got in the bath when I came offline last night and I finished playing my game. When I got in the bath, I put the same clothes back on because I just went and got straight in bed. But in a couple of hours, probably about, actually in a couple of hours because it's fucking 12:30, Jesus Christ, time flies. So in a couple of hours, 3, 4 o'clock maybe, or at least 6, I can get in the bath. But I'm not training today, I'm not doing anything today. So, it's just one bath. But if I'm training, because I train really hard, don't I? And I raise my heart rate so fast that I end up sweating. I do sweat, bro. You know what I mean, right? So once you've been sweating, you got to get in the bath, innit? So then I'll usually finish training, get in the bath, clean myself. Do you know what I mean? And then, usually on the night time. Who's beeping your fucking horn? Oh, taxi. I was obviously not in taxi. Well, they'd have been out to you by now, wouldn't they? My resting heart rate? Between 50 and 60. I can't remember, man. It's like just below 60, I think. 58 or 60, something like that. Last time I went to the doctor. I mean, I haven't had my heart rate done from the doctors for about 5 years. I know, but it was less than that. It was when I had my hand done, when I had my operation done. Don't forget I train all the time, bro. I do train legitimately all the time. Like, I run miles. You'll see me run miles when I'm fucking talking to you. It's like, it's like I've said to people, try it. Try it. Try and run 3 mile while on the phone to your missus, having a full conversation. It makes the run twice as hard, mate. Because when you're running, everybody who runs gets into a rhythm of breathing, right? With me, it's 2 breaths in, 1 breath out. Whether I'm breathing from my nose or breathing from my mouth, it makes no difference. It's that's how I breathe. Or I do it from my nose. That's just how I do it. Once I get into that rhythm, I can run forever. Well, not forever, but you know what I mean? I can run for a long fucking time. Once I get into that rhythm, because I just focus on the rhythm. I don't focus on getting tired or anything, or getting out of breath. No, I just focus on the fucking rhythm of my breathing. and I just run. When I'm talking to you lot, that's gone. There's no rhythm because I'm fucking talking to you. I can't get into a rhythm of breathing, can I? So it makes it much harder to talk while you're running. It really does. That's why I do it though. I do it because it pushes me. Oh, I know, Deepers, you've never seen me on live training, I know. No, you couldn't get down to 30 beats per minute, could you, fuck? Might be able to get down to what? I don't know, 50 odd, maybe. Mine's low, man. I think 58 to 60. The doctor was very surprised, and I think he said to me, "You're high on the athletic scale," something like that. But I am quite high on the athletic scale. I'm not an athlete, but with the way that I train, it's very athletic, so I'm not surprised. But it's been years now, isn't it, since I had my hand operation, so now it might be higher. I'm older. I can tell you I'm not as fit as I was when I was fucking like 40. I have lost some fitness. I'm only human. As you get older, you do lose certain bits and bobs here and there. I don't know if I could do a marathon, to be honest. Jordan, listen, you're going to get banned shortly because you're just a knob. Yeah, I can tell just by you're just a knob, innit? At least user tries to make it funny. At least user tries to make a bit of light out of it. Yo, user, listen, I know you're a troll, by the way, bro. But you're not bad at it, you know, because you do it legitimate. Just come here, take a little bit of a piss. Don't push the barriers too far, but just let's have a laugh with Danny here. Let's type a few comments that are a bit stupid and let's just have a bit of a laugh. Fair play to you. That's how you troll somebody because it's not offensive. Yeah, back in with you, Jordan, you're just a knob. There's a difference. User has actually got a bit of intelligence behind it. You're just a fucking full-out knob. The fact of the matter is, what you're saying to me now is on this channel, you silly twat. Just got to type in Danny G running, innit? You're like one of these fuckers off TikTok. Well, on TikTok, then they find it hard to come over to the YouTube channel. Well, these people in here are on YouTube. So do you know on this channel here, folks, if you're thinking, can Danny actually run? Just type in Danny G running. You'll get bare lives, loads of them, of me just running. Yeah, while talking to the camera. You're just a knob, Jordan. So very shortly, you're going to get blocked, mate. By me. Because you're just a knob. Not bothering me, but you are a knob. Oh, he's a knob. He's just a knob. Like I said, at least user, you know what I mean, he's doing it with a bit of decorum, a bit of respectability, just trying to push a few buttons, but not too far. Well done, user. Yeah, that's why you're still in here. That's why I haven't threatened to block you, mate. I mean, you can waffle on, and some of the things you say have a little bit of funny context, don't they, for the audience and that. You know what I mean? Some things I'll talk to you, some things I don't answer you, but you know why, because some things I can't be asked, some things I do. So you sound, mate. You do it in the right way. You ain't a knob. Yeah? Right, you ain't a knob. But he's a knob. Yes, Brody. Yeah, usually's got some finesse about it. Got some intelligence about it. You know what I mean? Yes, Brody. Jordan is a knob. Jordan, don't try and use my own words against Deepleys because you haven't got nothing else to come back with because you're not user. Oh, user. Have a word with him, man. Try and teach him the ways. Because this lad here is a knob. And now he wants to call everybody else a knob because he's been offended because he's a knob on his head. It does this. You're not Deepleys. Well, you can be a knob sometimes, but in the best way. You know what I mean? You can be a knob in a good way, and then you can be a knobhead. Said this before, it's not what you say, is it? It's how you say it. If I say to you, Deeplies, oi, Deeplies, you fucking dickhead, bro. What you all about? Yeah, I mean it in a loving way. You're a loving dickhead, bro. But if I say to you, no, Deeplies, you fucking dickhead, that's a whole different way, innit? But I wouldn't say it like that. I'd say, yo, Deeplies, you are a dickhead. Yeah? A bit like my man's a knobhead. But I wouldn't say that to you, bro. You know what I mean? I suppose it's the difference between Kratos going, boy, or boy. So to you, Deeplies, and to you, and to everybody else, it's boy. To him, it's boy. Nah, JB, you're not a dickhead. You come up with some funny shit. You're not saying any facts at all. You're not, how are you saying facts? I can't run. Well, people are saying, yeah, how is that facts, bro? Duh. No bad. Dan, this will be on my live tonight. It's me, Craig, VC, Edgehog Man, your very own biggest fan. Well, he's definitely my biggest fan. I know, Deeplies. Never seen you run. Oh, I don't think you ever will. Jordan sat there with Kleenex and his knob in one hand. That's why he types stupid shit, because he's doing it with his nose. Now, Jordan, he said, that's funny. It even made me laugh. If I make myself laugh, it's funny, bro. I won't fucking Bruce Lee. Nine fights a day? No, he doesn't run a bath. He ejaculates from his forehead and fills the bath. Don't keep me going, bro. I can go at this all day. I swear to God. My mind's fucking quick. Yes, Wes, how you doing, bro? And why does everybody automatically assume that I'm sat here smoking? Yeah, bare joints today, that. I smoke fags. I smoke quite a lot of them when I'm online. When I'm not online, I don't really smoke that much. So you don't worry about me much. All right, worry about yourself. I'm sound. It's a fiddle, mate. I mean, man can run up fucking Kilimanjaro in his boxer shorts, bruv. What do you mean? Don't even need suntan lotion, bro. And don't even need a coat when I get near the top. The sun can't damage me, and neither can the fucking ice. You know why? Because I'm Kratos. I've got the Leviathan axe and the Chaos blades, bro. I can switch between both, bro. So if I get at the bottom and it's ice, motherfuckers, I'll chop you up with my fucking Chaos blades. If I get near the top and it's flame, motherfuckers, I'll do it the opposite with the Leviathan axe. And because I've got the Leviathan axe, I can't even get cold. My knob don't even get cold. It don't even get blue. That's why I can walk Kilimanjaro faster than you. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes, it's all sex. Spat full at 2 fights in school. That rhymed. Did you mean it to? Fair play. Spat school at 2 fights in school. The 2 fights he had were a roach off a fishing spool. He wound it in. He thought it was a killer roach. It was £3. When he put it in the net, he realised it should have been brown. Why? Because it was a bream instead. But it did have a fucking silver head. As you'll see in the video that I upload today, of me and Tony fishing on the bank, in the sun, loving life. Fishing for carp. Nearly caught one twice. But all I had all day was 12 fish, and they did have me sway to the left and sway to the right. Sometimes they took it down out of sight. What do I mean? My float, of course. When I was course fishing on the pond, trying to catch anything I could get, anything that was deep, shallow, or in the mid swim. Danny G was there. So was Tony with him. Who's him? Her husband sat next to her. We were both on 2 chairs. We had sandwiches, we had a picnic, and we did have some tweed. And we smoked it and ate it while the swim were fishing in the reeds. I could go at this shit all day. But I'm going to stop because it'd be gay. I'm a poet and I didn't even know it. All right, Miss Chief Mick, how you doing? Come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. You just hit 45 at Wall. It's not worth playing right now, Wes. It's not worth playing, Wes. Trust me, it's not worth playing. Oh, nothing, Mischief Mick. I was just talking about him, not even in a bad way. The start of the, if you look at the start of the live, I go nuts. But if you actually watch it, I go nuts for about, I don't know, a minute. And I was only joking. I was only actually joking, bro. I know it would have grabbed the attention of everybody, like, but I was only joking. You know what I mean? You'll soon find out when I start laughing. No, it wasn't. I haven't really said anything bad about him today, bro. Wasn't nothing bad about the doc today, mate. Like I said, he don't bother me in any way. Like, he doesn't make me angry in any way or anything. Nothing past that. Same with all of them. So now, if I end up talking about any of them, it'll probably be in this way. You know what I mean? Like, you know, blasé. I'm just got to stop rhyming. I've got to stop. Turn your brain off. Duh, Danny. Turn the brain off. Duh, Danny. Make yourself, dumb yourself down, boy. Turn it off. Or you're going to be rhyming constantly for the next hour. Turn it off. Duh, duh. Make the brain cells disappear for a bit. Duh, duh, turn it off. Oh. I'm good, Mischief McMahon. I'm good out here. Nothing, Wes. Nothing. He hasn't done anything. I just thought I'd have a little bit of a conversation about him this morning, but I didn't. Like I said, I ain't really said anything bad, bro. Yeah, I thought that. I got everybody's Ortex. And Mr. Hustle was in chat and he was like, Danny, calm down. He's like, he was proper worried. He thought I was going to, I got everybody, didn't I? I got everyone. I won't watch it back, but I reckon if you look at my eyes, you might figure out just by looking at my eyes that I haven't actually lost it if you actually watch it back. But I know the first time you watch it, I know that will have fooled so many people, bro. I mean, so many people, bro. No, I wasn't angry, bro, at all. I just thought I just thought I'd play a bit of a game at the beginning of the live with everyone. Listen, every drug's one hell of a drug. Like, every drug is, bro. Don't get it twisted. Every drug is one hell of a drug. Honestly. An addiction is addiction. Whether you're addicted to fags, so nicotine, whether you're addicted to alcohol, whether you're addicted to weed, whether you're addicted to class A drugs or whatever, it's all addiction. Do you know what I mean? And like, I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm any better than anybody else who's addicted to anybody else. Yeah, some things are, I would say, more harmful to be addicted to. They are, yeah, but it's still addiction. So, you know, I would only really ever sit here and, you know, maybe take the piss out of somebody, say, being an alcoholic or a crackhead. yeah, if like they were taking the piss out of me in some way. I mean, otherwise, I don't really speak that much about addiction. Yes, some addictions are worse than others. Of course they are. But they're all addictions. And we probably all suffer from one, at least in some way. It doesn't have to be involving drugs. It can be involving anything, food. Some people are addicted to food. It's an addiction. So, I mean, not everybody. Some people might not be addicted to something. All power to you, fair play. But we have an addictive personality, man. All humans do. And some people, unfortunately, fall into worse addictions, usually with the crowds they're in there. Like when you're young, yeah, you end up just falling into crowds, and you're too young to know any better. And then you can end up doing things that you, as an adult, you wouldn't do. But unfortunately for some people, they get addicted to the hard stuff, like crack and smack and stuff like that. And from when a young age, because they've been in the wrong crowd, which can happen to anyone. And then it takes them a lifetime to get off it. So that's a bit of a shame, because that stuff can literally make them, people can relapse so fast. But I would imagine on the same scale for me, if I stopped smoking, like I smoke a lot of roll-ups, I'm going to smoke a roll-up now. I do roll big roll-ups, like, I just do. But I do also smoke the green, yeah? If I stopped smoking the green, it would be so easy for me to fall back. You know what I mean? It's just, for me, it's just lucky that I'm not addicted to crack, or I'm not addicted to smack or something like that, or cocaine or whatever. You know what I mean? It's just, for me, I do consider myself lucky that it is only a bit of green, like, you know what I mean? But to be fair, what would I be like off it? How easy would it be for me to fall back into addiction if I managed to kick it? Quite easy, probably, because I've been addicted to it most of my life. So like I said to you, addiction is addiction. We probably all have one. Everybody, some kind of addiction that's probably unhealthy for us in some way, shape or form. So there's no point taking the piss out of somebody who has an addiction if you have one yourself, because it is pot calling kettle black. It is throwing stones at glass houses. No, four power, never. I don't even, I don't take it out of the house with me. That's what people don't realise. I don't take it out of the fucking house with me, ever. Like you would never meet me in person. I would have it on me. I don't take it. Like yesterday, yeah, right, it was somebody else's. I mean, I don't take that shit, bro. I don't take it out with me. Never do, bro. Never ever. It's like people think I smoke on the golf course and that. It's ridiculous. No, I don't, bro. People presume when I'm drinking beer. Well, that's categorical. And I'm going to tell you something why. Yeah, loads of my mates drink beer and smoke green at the same time, right? It's not because I'm a good boy, and maybe I would smoke green and drink beer, but there's a biological reason why I don't do it. Because if I drink beer and smoke green at the same time, I get a migraine. And what I mean by a migraine is I have to be in a room in the dark migraine, bro. It's terrible. And it does it every single fucking time. And I don't know why. So I never, ever, ever. The only time is, at the end of the night when I'm smashed out my tits. Yeah, before I go to bed, when I've actually finished drinking, I've had food. Then I might smoke one before I go to bed. But whilst I'm drinking, you will never, ever see me smoke any green. No fucking chance. When I'm down the basketball court, no chance. I don't take it with me, ever. I just don't need it like that. And the only time it's when I'm sat here. I smoke way more when I'm sat in this spot. If I'm not sat here, I don't really smoke. I'm not joking. If I go in the kitchen now and I will do, and chill with Tony for an hour, I ain't going to have a fag. I'm going to have a fag now. But I won't have a fag when I come offline. I'll be in the kitchen. I'll be around this house for hours without even smoking a fag. It's just when I'm sat here. I mean, this is my fucked up place where I just smoke. Porn addiction. Oof. Having a porn. I'm not saying I've never watched porn in my life, because of course I have. I mean, I'm a bloke, but I definitely don't have no porn addiction. Like, it's like, Jesus Christ. I've got a missus though, so it's kind of like, If I want to see a vagina, my wife has one. If I want to see a pair of tits, my wife has one. Or two of them, not one. There's two tits, but you know what I mean? She has a pair of. So she has one pair. I can look at them. If I want to see an ass, I can look at one. You know what I mean? Like in person, in the flesh. I'm not saying I've never watched porn, because of course I have. Everybody has. But not on like an addiction. That'd be a mad addiction to have that. Like constantly, all day, you just got to watch porn. Jacking off and that. Pulling it off and that. You ain't pulling it off. Tried dabbing. I have dabbed once before when I was in Amsterdam. And I was off my fucking head, mate. I was so strong. But I've only ever done it once. And I did it with some German lads in a weed calf. Like I just gone to the weed calf by myself to buy some weed and stuff because the lads was in a pub drinking. And I don't want to drink, bro. I wanted to go around the weed calf, so I'm not in Amsterdam to drink beer, so the lads was in Amsterdam drinking beer, and I was like, fuck that shit. So I went around the weed calf, and I went to this one weed calf, and I bought some weed, and like I lost the lads for a few hours. Do you know what I mean? But it was all right for me, because I got to see some of the sights and see some of the weed calves. And I went to this weed calf, bought my weed, and it was like 3 stories high. So I went right up to the top story, and I'm sat there on these benches, and I'm smoking, and these German geezers started talking to me, bro. And they had bare weed, and there was dabbing and stuff. Yeah, and I had weed, so it was just all sharing everything. And that's when I had my first ever dab, my only ever dab. It was right then. I was off my fucking tits. I ended up laying down on that bench for about half an hour. I had to lay down on the bench, bro, because I was so fucking stoned. How did I quit the sniff back in the day? Bro, that was one documentary. My mum knows me. Like, my mum knows me, bro. She knows me well. Obviously, it's my mum. So she knows her son. And she knows that if you put something in front of me that looks to do with my own body, that looks like, you know, the way that is, I think she knew that as soon as I watched it, I would never take it again. So my mum, years ago, so I always say it's like 8 years or something. It could be longer now since I took that shit. Right? I was never really a heavy user, but if I went out with the lads and stuff, I would. You know what I mean? I'm out with the lads, they're all taking it, so I would take it, yeah. But when Gordon Ramsay did a documentary, I watched 2 things, right? So I watched a Vice documentary after the Gordon Ramsay one with an English gingerbread. She did it, and she was going around talking to coke dealers and crack dealers, yeah. And I saw what they added to it once it had already been made. But Gordon Ramsay went into the Peruvian, I think it was the Peruvian jungle, yeah, and watched how cocaine is made. Mate, it was horrifying. When I knew what I'd put in my body, when I fucking knew, yeah, instant, never take it again. And I've never took it since, and I never will. I'll never take that shit again. And the reason I won't take pills or speed or anything is because after watching that, yeah, I kind of know that those things are also going to have bare shit in them that I don't want in my body. I don't want it in my body. I don't want it nowhere near my body. In real life, if you told me to drink a cup of this shit, I'd tell you to fuck off. No chance. None of you would. None of you would drink a cup of cement powder. None of you would drink hydrochloric acid. None of you would drink sulfuric acid. None of you would drink petrol. And none of you would drink diesel. And that is how cocaine is made. Yeah? That's how it's made. You can go and watch it. Cocaine leaves are put on the floor. Cement powder, yeah, is put all over them. It's mixed in. Then you've got 2 types of acid that are mixed in. Then you've got diesel and petrol, and it's all put in a drum, and it's left to ferment. And those chemicals are what ferment the cocaine into what it is, and it comes out a clear liquid. And then when the dealers get it, they cut it with all kinds of stuff. But if you cut it with rat poison, it makes it really potent. Yeah, so some cocaine that you sniff has fucking rat poison in it. So you are sniffing cement powder. You are sniffing hydrochloric acid. You are sniffing sulfuric acid. You are sniffing diesel. You are sniffing petrol. And sometimes you are sniffing rat poison. Right? Does that sound healthy to you? In any way, shape or form? No wonder it sends people fucking loopy. Literally, no wonder it fucking sends people off their loopy tits, mate. So I extrapolated every Class A drug being made similar, with similar shit. I haven't looked into all of them, how they're made, just cocaine, but that was enough for me. So now I'll only smoke the green because it grows out of soil like that. And then it's flushed. And I always know when it's flushed properly. So you're just getting the plant. And I will pick mushrooms out the floor and I will eat them, magic ones, because they're out the ground. Other than that, nothing. Yeah, I drink beer occasionally, but no Class A drugs ever again. Never again in my life will I touch them. If I would have known that when I was a kid, if they taught this in school, most people wouldn't take it. Even as a kid, at 14, I would have known. I didn't. I was naive. I didn't fucking know. I don't think most people knew until they watched that documentary, how it was actually made. If they would have showed, if they showed that shit in school, yeah, most kids who left school would not touch it. Yes, Andrew, fair play. Oh, yeah, and then obviously you've got the bit that the dealers cut it with. Do you know what I mean? Whatever they're using. You've also got that shit as well, are you? To deal with. That shit going in your body. So, anyway, let me roll my fucking cigarette. Oh, it's everywhere. It is everywhere. It's like, innit, Bab? Tony will tell you this, innit, Bab? How many people, I'm not going to mention any names, right? But if I put on a percentage, right, of, so if I, you know, we know hundreds of people, right, Bab? So if I put on a percentage of 100%, right, what percentage would you give of people we know take cocaine?
At least half of them. Or more.
More. I'd say 70%. I'd say 7 out of 10 people that we know take cocaine. Wouldn't you say that? Honestly. That's mad, isn't it, that? I've thought about this. 7 out of 10 people that I know take cocaine. And a lot of them, yeah, at work. So many people at work. Bro, they're wide out the tits. I know scaffolders, bro. Road work, people who work on the roads and everything. They're just wide out the tits, bro. I know, I mean, like I said, I've never mentioned any names because I'd never do that. But I know a fucking team, of road workers, yeah? Right? And I shit you fucking not, bruv. They will work for 17, 18 hours to rake in the money. Yeah? Off the tits, man. The whole team, bro. I mean, they do a good job. Hyperfixated, ain't they?
Yeah, we'll go fishing tomorrow. It's lovely tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah?
And then goes up.
Yeah, tomorrow, Papa, tomorrow. I have never had DMT, mate. Well, if you think about it, because I've told you what ingredients go into it, now you probably know why some people, do you know, if they sniff too much of it, it makes holes in the nose. Now you probably know, innit? Why? You know, like Daniela Westbrook, where she absolutely destroyed her fucking face through it. It melted her face. Yeah? Well, now you know why, innit? Now you can understand with what it's made with. Think what it's made with. Do you know what I mean? And you just up your nose all the time. Think about it, man. I know they did used to give pilots speed in World War II. And soldiers. Yeah, and soldiers. They did in the Vietnam War as well, with the American soldiers. In the Vietnam War, them American soldiers were speeding their tits off, bro. Look it up. No joke. Vietnam War, man. They were speeding their fucking tits off. They give Murph rat sack. Listen, I've seen a picture. Now, I don't like Murph. I never will ever again. Yeah. I don't like him. It's just that simple. I don't. But, well, I mean, I don't need to sit here dissing him and calling him all the names underneath the sun because it's just not my style. I could be asked. But what I will say, listen, I've seen a picture. I can't remember what channel it was on, scrolling through. And I saw a picture of Murph with his new teeth. Right. Yeah. And I looked at the comment section. Everybody's ripping him. Right. Listen, if you're going to be honest, I don't understand why YouTube can't be honest. Right? I don't even like Murph. So I could sit here. But listen, they look better than before. Yeah, I would say they're a bit big. Yeah, in my opinion, for his mouth. But the two look better, man. And at least he'll be able to fucking eat. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, like I said, the them teeth that aren't real. So you can kind of tell, right? You can always tell anyway. When people ain't got real teeth, you can tell. Yeah? But they are better than before. I mean, because he had no teeth, man. So it's like, I don't even like the dude. But I can at least say from the picture that I've seen, he looks better than he did before he had him in. He honestly does. I know of companies, what you on about him? It does. I mean, a lot of people, like I said, I don't even like the guy. Do you know what I mean? But I've got to be honest. Do you know what I mean? I've got to be honest. Like, I mean, a lot of the internet won't. They want to sit here ripping him down and that. It's not my style, mate. Do you know what I mean? Like, in my opinion, he looks better. He does. Oh, 4 Para Bandit, I'll tell you straight. Yes, obviously. They are not in with roots and stuff. So if he keeps travelling around the country trying to fight people, eventually somebody's going to knock him out. They will not be strong enough to take what your normal teeth can take because they're not supposed to be in your mouth. And the thing is, because they're all threads, you own his gums. If he gets them knocked out, bro, they'll damage his gums beyond repair. Honestly, it'll damage his gums beyond repair, mate. Once you've had them false teeth, yeah, it's like when you have the false teeth, you know, when they're cut down to little tiny points. Yeah, you've took all the tooth enamel away, so it will weaken your teeth. Not as bad as what Murph is, though, because Murph literally had fucking, you know what you screw into? Like, imagine, like, not a nut, but the thread. He had that in every gum, bro. So if he gets into a fight with somebody and they knock them teeth out, the threads are gonna go back and snap out the front of his gum. I know it, bro. I mean, they'll snap out the front of his gum and it'll destroy his whole gum. And then it would be very hard for any dentist to fix that. You know what I mean? So for Murph, now he's had his new teeth, my advice to him would just be to chill out with traveling around, because sooner or later somebody is going to go, okay, do you know what I mean? I'm banged with you. And at the end of the day, like I said, them teeth get knocked out, mate. He's going to have no teeth for the rest of his life, because no dentist will be able to fix the damage to his gums. It'll be his gums, bro. Like, obviously, his gums, because of the amount of damage he has to his mouth in the first place, and his teeth were the best, there'll be a lot of damage to his gums. He's lucky that they've healed so well. And he wants to take it as lucky that they've healed so well. He probably won't, because he's erratic as fuck. But if I was still all right with him, I'd message him and I'd tell him, I'd say, Murph, don't be getting into no fights with them teeth, mate. Because if they get punched backwards, yeah, the threads will fucking rip out your gum, bro. You know what I mean? And then you're fucked. So just chill out, bro. Take the piss, do whatever you're doing, do your dancing, come dance with me or whatever. Yeah, but don't be fucking traveling around the country, because somebody is going to come out and fight you. And when they do come out and fight you, if they've got a good punch on them, they're going to put them teeth straight to the back of your throat, mate. Yeah, Deepleys, yeah, but Deepleys, you they have threads in every gum, did you? And new teeth from Turkey in every thread, did you? You've had a few replaced, in it. You ain't had the whole fucking shebang, have you, like turkey teeth? Imagine. And that was probably done by, did you have it done by a dentist in England? It's better done, bro. It just is. It's better done in England. That's why it's more expensive. For me to have my whole mouth done, if I had it done in England, would be about 30 grand. Literally, 30 fucking grand or something. It's like fucking, if you have all your teeth done, you get a deal. It's still like £500 a tooth though, bro, some shit like that. It does get you banned from UK dentists. It's like with Murph, innit? If he had got into a fight and his teeth got fucked up, he'd have to go back to Turkey just to get the consultation. Fly back to Turkey just to go and see the dentist to see if the dentist can actually do anything. He'd have to fly back to Turkey just to have a consultation because the dentist in the UK won't touch him now. They just won't, will they? But yeah, so many people online are just like,
Just hold his little back test if
okay, babe, ripping him and that. I'm not going to do that. I'm honest in it. That's the thing with me. I'm always honest, right? You notice that, folks? I'm always honest, right? And I think they look better. I honestly think his teeth look better than what they did before. And that's me and him not getting on. Don't like him, really. We'll never get on. We'll never be friends again. But I can be honest, like. So many people on the internet find that hard. Well, I don't know about that, Wes. And another thing that I want to say, I've seen pictures of JDP's misses. I've seen them all over. I don't watch them channels, but they're all over little channels, you know, that don't just put up clips of what other people are clipping kind of thing. That's the only thing I see, you know, on my feed. And I've seen pictures of JDP's misses and Rachel side by side, and some people are doing Rachel looking the best she could and JDP's misses looking the worst she could, you know, after a bad day. Yeah, some people are doing JDP's missing looking the best she could and Rach looking the worst she could. Listen, can I just say something? Why are you doing this? Why can't you just leave the women out of it? Why can't you just do that? Like, can you not just do that? Can you not all just see this? It's not right. So you shouldn't be doing it. Doesn't matter what side you're taking, right? Whether you're taking JDP's side or whether you're taking Ed Jogman's side, it doesn't make either side right when these pictures are being put about of women. If you've got a problem with Edge, have a problem with Edge. You've got a problem with JDP, have a problem with JDP. But don't be like spreading pictures of the misses around, man. Just derogatory ones. You know what I mean? Anybody can get a picture of somebody looking really, like, everybody has bad days. Sometimes people are ill. You know what I mean? Like the pictures I've seen of Rach. Listen, it's not like I'm sticking up for Rach because I have no problem with Rach really, but I don't like a fucking fella. And she is linked to him. Yeah? But the pictures I've seen of Rach are literally like when she's probably been ill or having a bad time in her life, and anybody can look rough. And the pictures I've seen of JDP's misses are the same. Do you know what I mean? When she's probably been ill and having a bad time in her life. You know what I mean? The women, man. Yeah, the women, man. Can you not just fucking see it for what it is and just think, I ain't involving myself. I'm not going to comment on this because this ain't right. Because if you all take a bit of a moral high ground here and go, you know something, I ain't commenting on this, man. Because this is women again, is ain't right. Then maybe it'll stop a little bit. Maybe the creators will realise this ain't the way to go. Because it ain't. It's just not. Keep the women out of it. Show the moral high ground. The more people that show the moral high ground, because you know it's wrong. I don't give a fuck. Edge is now engaged, right? He knows talking about my missus or talking about JDP's missus or putting derogatory, it's wrong. Because he wouldn't like it if it was about Rach. It's all right when he's single. Nah. Now he's with Rach. So he knows, I don't give a fuck whether it hurts Rach or says it don't bother her. It will bother him. You can clearly, guaranteed, I've seen it in him. You know, when he's been, him and JDP were going at each other. I can see it in JDP's face. It bothers him, but at least he's more honest and admits it. You can kind of see it and he'll say, yeah, I'm pissed off. Right? Edjog acts like he doesn't, and no, don't, but it fucking bothers him. If he loves the woman, as he claims to, it will bother him. Same as it bothers me with Tony, because I love her, and same as it will bother JDP with his missus because he loves her. Right? So why not just keep your fucking missuses out of it and just attack each other as men. Give it all that about each other. How about that? So I'm just trying to give some advice. The more people take the moral high ground, the less this will be done. And it shouldn't be done because it's not right. Yeah? What do you think about Yorkshire car grassing on Sam Walker? I don't even know about none of that, bro. I don't know what you mean. I don't really keep up with all this kind of mad stuff, do I? I don't know what you mean, brother. Deeplies is in a very deep spot, bless him. I mean, but he's strong as fuck, are you, Deeplies? You'll be all right. Tough motherfucker, are you? Tough mother trucker. What I'm on with today, I am chilling today with Tony, mate. I'm going to get all my fishing stuff ready for tomorrow. Oh, yeah, bullies, mate. Bullies. But it's not good. Do you know what I mean? You will get there, Deeplies. Because you're hard as fuck, mate. The gods are walking with you on this one, bro. So am I. So is chat. Am I still training? Yeah. I've been doing quite a lot on TikTok over the last week, innit? Don't forget, bro, I'm on TikTok and YouTube. So yeah, I'm still training. I'm just training my way. I'm just training for what I want, bro, I really do. I'm not really even thinking about size. I'm just training for what I want. Do you know what I mean? Whatever I look like at the time, I couldn't give a fuss, bro. I'm just training strictly now for the attributes that I want. You know, no trying to satisfy YouTube, you know, if I don't, listen, I don't go past that 50k. Not because I can't, just because I don't. I just do more reps of it. Yeah, and I just keep them strict. And I'm training very much full body a lot. There's certain muscle groups that I'm training for strength still, but only with that 50k. My legs, for instance, I'm squatting it to death. Do you know what I mean? I'm squatting that motherfucker to death, bro. Press ups. I'm doing a lot of press ups again now. Yeah, strengthening my chest, but just strengthening it. Don't give a fuck how it looks. I'm strengthening the gun. Yeah. A lot of shoulders and upper back. Posture muscles, really. A lot of posture muscles I'm training. Lower back, middle back, upper back. Not really the lats, more the middle of the back. Posture, spine posture for golf. A lot of balance. A lot of balancing on one leg and moving around on one leg, shit like that. That's how I'm training now. A lot of running, and then I'm playing basketball as well. A few times a week now. Playing golf when it's not like this. Fishing. So I'm doing quite a lot. You will pass this test, bro. You'll be fucking sound. Yeah, Dale. Endurance is, in my opinion, if you have strength and you are strong, endurance is more important. I would say if you have no endurance and you have no strength, I'd say they're both as important as each other. In my opinion, you've got to work both of them, right, to start from somewhere. But if you already have strength, endurance is more important. And it'll make you stronger. Well, it'll make you go for longer. Let's just say that. It'll make you go for longer. Like the way I train is for pure muscle endurance, really. Innit? You know it is. It's muscle endurance, bro. It's not muscle size. Even though I have some muscles on me, that's from, I've been training all my life. So I will have some muscles on me, but I'm not like, I don't look like a bodybuilder by any, I don't look like that at all, do I? Do you know what I mean, right? Because I don't train for that. But I'm strong, bro. Do you know what I mean? I have some muscle groups that are really strong, and I am, but I've got, I'm really, I can go for a long time. What I will say, Dylan, if you gas out after 3 rounds, that is because your recovery is not good enough. So, cardio and stamina is measured in 2 ways. One, how long you can go before you're exhausted, out of breath, and you can't breathe no more, and you have to get your breath back. But as you get older, that will automatically shorten. But you will always know if somebody is cardiovascularly healthy by how fast they recover, right, to go again. Now, do you know how you get that? Wim Hof, Wim Hof. Wim Hof and do lots of cardio, because you'll hit walls as you're doing cardio. Like, I always run, but at the moment I've not been doing as much running as I normally do. So when I go running, and I run, it's only going to be 3 or 4 mile. But when I go running 3 or 4 mile, I will naturally, maybe 2.5 mile in, hit a little wall within myself. Because I've been doing so much Wim Hof, I have so much control over my lungs, right? That I tell my lungs to shut the fuck up, and I start breathing a certain way, and my brain clears, my lungs clear, and I've got my second breath, and I don't have to stop to do it. Yeah? When you're first doing it, Dill, you might have to stop and then focus on your breath. Focus on your fucking breathing. Make your body work. Yeah? You know when you're lifting weights, right? Well, do you know when you're doing this shit, you've also got to think about it like lifting weights. So do you know when you're lifting weights, Dill? Because I know you're an advanced trainer, right? So do you know when you're lifting weights and you get to that point where you're near failure, but then you go that extra 1, 2. Yeah, you push yourself 1, 2. Same with the cardio. So when you get out of breath, focus. Now I've got more to do. Get your breath. Make it work. Make your lungs work. Make your lungs your bitch. A bit like you would with the weights. Same mindset, bro. But you'll only achieve it by getting control of your breathing. And that control will come from fucking Wim Hof, mate. 100%. It will come from Wim. Listen to me. You know I know what I'm talking about. You know how fast I recover, Dill. So if I get out of breath, what is it like? Right, I'm back to normal now, folks. That's fast switch around, bro. So fast. And that is all Wim Hof, brother. Also, learning to breathe through that. So when you first start doing Wim Hof, I would advise you to do it through your mouth. Because believe me, when you breathe in and out, so, and you're doing it with no air. No air. I'm talking now with no air. That's when my voice is getting deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Now I'll be able to talk normal again. Yeah? So when you're doing Wim Hof, bro, don't forget you're holding that breath with no air. Yes, you will do 30 breaths. So you'll get a lot more oxygenation into your blood while you're doing that 30 breaths than I just did on one breath. Because you're doing 30 of them, right? But what I'm saying to you is that is the process. You are not... and holding your breath. You're not doing it like this. You're not breathing in, which obviously is a lot easier because you're so used to doing it right, everyone. Breathing in and holding your breath's a fucking piece of piss. You can talk for ages doing this. If you've got some lung capacity anyway, it's so fucking easy. I'm still holding my breath. There's no fucking breath. I'm not bringing in no more breath because I'm talking to you. So I'm still holding my breath. I might sound a little bit weird. It's more high than when it's low because now I've got breath. Yeah. So do you know what I mean? So this is, you know what I'm saying? Right? Yeah. Yeah. This is a lot easier than doing it the other way. Used to it. So breathing in, piece of piss. Breathing in and out, having no air. That's what it's all about. Because you know when you're running and you want to get fitter and you have that little panic because you can't breathe no more and it forces you to stop. Well, when you're doing Wim Hof, you have that panic on every breath hold and you have to try and hold it past the panic zone for as long as you can, for as long as you possibly can, so you feel like you're going to pass out much. So imagine when you're running, you're trying to get fitter and you get to that point where normally you would have to stop. Yeah, you'll be able to tell your chest to shut the fuck up and you'll be able to go for longer, that second breath. Yeah? That's how it works. So Wim Hof mixed with loads of cardio. No, £4 brand. It says on my screen, £99.96. Deep is, if there was something wrong with me, I would. I mean, obviously, I've got natural age going on. As I get older, I can't maybe go for as long as I used to be able to go to, but that's just age, bro. That's just age, unfortunately. We all suffer that. You know what I mean? But yeah, if there was anything wrong with me, I'll go to the doctors. I usually give it myself about a month. I give it 1 month. If I've got something wrong with me, I'll let my body try and clear it. If it don't clear it within a month, I'll go to the doctors. Literally. I mean, my doctor, you know, last time said to me I need blood tests, and I haven't had them done. He didn't say I needed them. He just said it's just you haven't had none done for like fucking years, like. So maybe we should take some of your blood and just have a look inside you. I haven't had them done. Yeah, but that's because he didn't say I needed them. I asked him, well, what, I need blood tests? And he went, no, you don't need them. Just haven't had them for years, man. So I was just like, fuck that then. Do you know what I mean? If I don't think I need them, I don't need them. If you would have said you need blood tests though, Danny, I would have had them done. BJJ. I probably could, yeah, learn some BJJ. With me, I'm fast, so I don't know if that would help me within BJJ. I'm fast in it. Everything I do is, I mean, everything. 0 to 16, 17,000 miles an hour. So I don't know if that would help in BJJ. You probably know. I wouldn't know. But I'm quick. So I think everything I had, like, if I grabbed hold of somebody, like, well, I can only go on street fights, but it's just like, come here. Do you know what I mean? It's like so jerky and fast. Everything's jerky and fast in it with full power. That's just how I am with everything I do, bro. You see me play golf, jerky and fast, full power. Basketball, jerky and fast. Everything jerky and fast. Just how I do everything. So I don't know if that'd help. Deeply does BJJ still. And you do. Deeply, do you do BJJ? You do, don't you? Or am I wrong? Do you do some kind of other fighting? That's what I am though, innit, Wes? Jerky and fast. Very jerky and very quick. If you watch me punch, I'm the same, bro. Watch me golf swing, same, innit? Once I get to the top of that swing, it's like, do you know what I mean, through the ball? Sounds like a shit cop movie. We should maybe make one. You're 84 kg, but you roll with. Oh, you're a bit heavier than me then. A little bit, couple of kg. I think I'm about 82 at the moment, bro. I do parts of it, but jiu-jitsu and boxing and kickboxing. I bet you got some fucking power in them legs then, lad. If you're a kickboxer, you're gonna have some power in them fucking legs, mate. Ooh, 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 mush. BJJ is Brazilian jiu-jitsu, isn't it? So you've got normal jiu-jitsu and then you've got the Brazilian version. So they would have took jiu-jitsu and then done it in their own way, I suppose. But I think it is ultimately like, I would say it's just jiu-jitsu, isn't it? But am I right here, lads? Is it jiu-jitsu but the Brazilian version? Because I'm pretty sure it is, right? Oh, if you're fucking 5'8", you're just a little bit taller than Murph. Murph's about 5'7". So I'm picturing you now. Fucking on, you're my body weight. Damn, bro. Well, I've just muscle, still. Just muscle. So you're a little tiny bit taller than Murph. Yeah, and you're my body weight of just muscle. Well, a bit heavier than me. Just muscle, bro. You know what I mean? Fucking strong motherfucker, bro. You must be one strong motherfucker, bro. Seriously, fair play to you. You must be one strong motherfucker, bro. Jesus Christ. Fair play. Don't forget, I'm basically 6 foot. I'm 5'11" and 3/4, bro. Exactly, that is my height. 5'11" and 3/4. Yeah. So you're quite a bit shorter than me, but my body weight of muscle. Fuck me, bro. Fair play. Jiu-jitsu, yes, I know it's Japanese. I thought it was also taught to samurai, though. I thought samurai knew jiu-jitsu, bro, as well. I didn't know it was taught to the women. Oh, you can see your abs. Fuck me, if you can see your abs, you're less than body percent fat than me. So you're probably about, I reckon I'm probably sitting about 19%. So you must be about 16%, 15 or 16%. Because if I get down to 15, 16%, you can see my abs. Yeah. Fucking hell, bro. So you're a little tank, bro. You're like, you're mensch, bro. I'm telling you, I know you're hench. I just know you're hench, mush. Fair play to you. Fair play to you. And you'll have quite thick joints, I would imagine. Because you're shorter, innit? Shorter arms, shorter legs, but bare mass. So you'll have, I bet you've got some thick joints, bro. No wonder you're good at BJJ. No wonder you're good at it, bro. You know what I mean? Because you've just got some thick ass joints, eh? Yeah? Little absolute stocky fucking. Do you know what I imagine you're built like? My mate Ash when he's ripped. Do you know who I surf with? You've seen him in it, who I call the power dwarf deal. Yeah, I can imagine now exactly what you're built like. Just like him. Do you know what I mean? Just like fucking Ash. The power dwarf, bro. That's my nickname for him. Yeah, because it's just like, if he was in Lord of the Rings or something, I imagine him being fucking Gimli next to me, just going through mans of an axe. Do you know what I mean? He's about your height, but he's obviously shorter than me. Don't take it as offence, because I don't mean it's offensive, do I? I don't care about somebody's height, man. It means nothing to the person, does it? You know what I mean? At all. You know what I'm saying? So that's got nothing to do. Like, there's people way taller than me, 6'6", 6'8", 7 footers stuff. Are they a better person than me? No, they're just taller. You know what I mean? So I don't mean it as an offensive way, do I? Not when I say it. I mean it in a complimentary way, if anything. So I mean, because I'm just imagining some fucking smaller geezer than me, big beard, stocky as fuck, with a big massive war hammer and and a fucking shield that's my size, just running through mans on the battlefield, bro. That's what I'm thinking. I'm 5'11" and 3/4. I'm just under 6 foot. I say I'm 6 foot because I round everything up. People know me by now. If I was 5'11" and under half, I'd say I'm 5'11". If I was 5'11" and over half, I'd say I'm 6 foot. I round everything up, but I'm not 6 foot. I'm not actually 6 foot. I'm 5'11" 3/4. My brother's 6 foot. Simon, if you see Simon stood next to me, he's slightly taller than me. You'd have to really look closely because we look the same height, but we're not. He's slightly taller than me. And he is bang on 6 foot. Yeah, so you're 6'1 3/4, so you call it 6'2". You just say I'm 6'2", innit? Because you're closer to 6'2" than you are 6'1", so you know, one of them ones. Oh, fair play, Dill. Fucking you on, lad. Dylan no, trust me, Dylan definitely, no. Dylan's been on my channel for years. Dylan is a mod and has been with me for years. We've been talking about this stuff. We've been talking about this stuff for the last, me and Dylan have been talking about this for years. Years. Trust me. I know what people do. I know the hobbies. That's why I said to D, please, yeah, you do a bit of BJJ and something else, don't you, bro? I know what people do. Wes used to be in the army, plays golf. The people who I talk to all the time, I know what these people do, mate. So, no, there's no lies coming from Dylan right now. This is what Dylan does. Been doing it for years, man. Well, you know me, if you watch me, I walk my shoulders back, posture's good. My dad drilled that into me. Shoulders back, son. You know what I mean? You don't walk like this, bro. Walk like this, bro. I'll show you, look, you see me walk around all the time, so this is no joke. I'll show you, innit? Poor posture to the way I walk. Yeah, look, you know this. So you see me walk around all the time, but I don't walk around like that, do I? I don't walk around like that, do I? You never see me walk around like that, do you? Ever. When you see me walk, I walk around like that, yeah? That's how I walk around, isn't it? Even if you see me walking around my living room, this is how I walk around, isn't it? Now, if you look at my shoulders at the back, do you know what I mean? My shoulders are back, man. I'm not walking. This is how I walk. If you watch me walk around anywhere, this is how I walk, innit? My shoulders are always back and down. Always. So I'm straight. Not like that. I never walk like that. Because when I was younger, my dad used to drill that into me. So now that's just my natural posture. This is just how I walk around, innit? Even if you watch me, anytime, you get back to any live, you'll see this is natural to me. This is just how I walk, this is how I stand. So, it's not something I have to do, it's not something I have to think about doing, it's just something that I do, kind of thing. I even have the same kind of posture when I'm lifting. You watch when I'm lifting, I'm never like that unless there's a reason for me to be like that. I'm doing a certain exercise where it would be a reason for me to be like that. But the only one that I can think of is if I'm doing rear shoulders, but I'd be sat down and I'd let my body relax on my fucking legs, and then I'd do that. But I'd let my body relax so that all of it was on my fucking rear shoulder, but that would only be when I was sat down, and I'd let my upper body rest on my legs, and then do it from like down here like this, yeah? So that's the only exercise. Every exercise really, you've got to have good posture in it. So if you run through them, yeah. So curling, right? Posture has to stay the same. So even curling, posture has to stay the same, right? Yeah. And then if you go to side lateral raises, posture has to stay the same. Right? Notice my posture ain't moving. Front lateral raises. And I don't have to try and think about this, about how rigid my core has to be engaged and how my posture. Press above head. Yeah, here. Press. My shoulders aren't here. My shoulders are here. Press, 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 press. bent over row. Now, I bend at my hips, but if you look at the top of my body doesn't bend. I don't do that. Watch. Bend at my hips. Boom, 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 boom. Anything. Deadlift. I'll just do it with these. I'll imagine I've got a bar. So feet shoulder width apart. Watch my back. Watch. Do you know what I mean? Everything requires that posture to be good. Everything, really. I would say, if you're like shadow boxing, yeah, your shoulders will be forward, they'll be back, whatever, or boxing or whatever. Yeah, sometimes your posture will move, you know what I mean? But that's because you're moving. Do you know what I mean? You're moving. But, so you're not going to fight like that. Imagine that. Keep your shoulders back. Keep your shoulders back. No. So obviously when you're doing that kind of stuff, you're moving. So your shoulders are going to move, right? So you can deliver a lot, so you can be a lot faster. A lot more jerky. But ultimately, any weightlifting move, squatting, here, yeah? Right? Not here. Bars here. See him in the gym, innit, Dill? Bars here. Right up on the fucking neck, bro. It's like, What the fuck, bruv? I swear to God, mate. Oh, mate, when I see somebody put the bar up here on the neck, it absolutely, it makes me, you know, I can feel it on the back of my own neck. I can feel my bones grinding. I'm like, oh, that looks so painful. Do you know what I mean? I swear. The bar goes fucking here. The bar goes here, you know, folks. When you're squatting, it goes there. There's a fucking bone there. It sits on top of that ridge right there. So it sits on the ridge. You can go a little bit further. The posture of how you do a squat depends on where you hit. Yeah? So if you go into a proper squat position, so you're here, and you squat here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here, yeah? That, right, will hit some quad, and the whole top of the leg really, but some quad, more hamstring, and more glute. If you squat like this, like that, you will hit all quad. It's all quad. Yeah, with a little bit of hamstring and a little bit of glute. It switches it around just by the way you go down. So what it is ultimately is it's knees behind your toes. So here, yeah, knees behind your toes, knees behind your toes, knees behind your toes, right? 2 knees in front of your toes, knees in front of your toes, knees in front of your toes. The only difference that makes is what you hit more on the leg. Don't ever, if you're going heavy, you need to use the proper, what I would call the proper squat position, which is the first one. So knees behind toes on the way down. So here, and knees behind toes, knees behind toes, knees behind toes. Yeah? But if you're going to do, if you want to hit your quads, which you'll only do with probably, safely, 50% of your max, or roundabout. So my max squat when I was at the gym was 120 kg for 2 to 4 reps. I ain't got 60 kg, I've got 50. So I'm using 50 kg, yeah? And I am allowing, when I squat, to focus more on my quads, right? Because I'm very hamstring and glute dominant anyway. I just am, I always have been. Yeah, so the back of my legs are a lot bigger in proportion to the front of my legs. It's just the way I'm built, yeah? Very hamstring and glute dominant. So when I'm squatting, I'm trying to take as much as the hamstring and glute out because I know they're gonna fire anyway. They are always gonna wanna fire just because of the way I'm built. So I kind of do the more unsafe version of squatting. And I call it unsafe because when you let your knees go in front of your toes, your knee goes at your knee joint, goes into a negative position. That's why you don't do it too heavy. 50% of your max lift. No more. 50% of your max lift. And that way you won't hurt your knees, or you shouldn't hurt your knees. All right? So that's the 2 different squat positions. But the bar sits fucking here. The bar sits there, mate. It doesn't sit there, and it definitely doesn't sit there. If you go to the gym, never put the bar there. You will just destroy your spine and your neck. You will throw yourself out of posture, right? Because the bar will make you do that, yeah? Never, ever does the bar go there. You never want the bar there. It's too high. There is where the bar goes. There, right there. Now, you have got a different body to me, but if you feel, if you come down, you'll feel a ridge, a hard ridge there, yeah? That on your body is where the bar sits. So it could be a little bit lower. It could be there for you because you've got different shoulders to me. It could be a tiny bit higher. It could be there for you. But it's not going to be there and it's not going to be there. All right? Hello, baby. Well, knees in front of your toes. All I mean is, when you go down to a proper squat, you'll notice that your knees stay behind your toes. So I'll show you what I mean. Right, I'll actually show you. Watch. So if you go down into a normal squat position, yeah, your knees stay behind your toes. Your knees stay behind. So these are right, look, I'll show you. So I'm going to have to hold this position, yeah? But if you look at the line of my knee, it's behind my toe. See that? It's right behind my toe, yeah? Right? Now, if you do it the other way, watch, and you go down, now watch my knees. They go way further forward. That will put it all on the quad. Now watch so I'll go down into the flex position. Now look at my knees now. Look at my knee now. You can't even see my foot. That's because the front of my knee is level with my toes. Just do it, deeplies. Get up and do a normal squat where your knee is behind your toes, and then do that squat where your knee is in front. And you will feel on the leg where it fires. You'll feel it with no weight. I'm not joking. No weight, you'll feel it. Do 10 air squats. One where your knee is normal, yeah, where you're kind of on your heels, and you're coming back so your knee stays behind your toe, normal squat. Then do 10 where you let that knee go in front of the toe, and you will feel your quads fire. When you do it normally, yeah, it'll feel normal. But when you do it for your quads, bro, just them 10, you'll feel it. You'll feel your quads burn. And you'll be like, no way, Dad. Taught something new. Another thing, yeah, I'll show you something else. Check this out. So, I haven't shown you this for a long time. But to be honest with you, now, if I'm going to be honest, yeah, I'm going to put some fishing on in the background just so I can listen to Jeremy Wade. This is quite simple, but there's a lot of people who are beginners at the gym and stuff, and they don't know this. Yeah, so I'm going to show you something now with press ups. I'm going to show you something, right? I'm going to show you the correct way to do a press up, the incorrect way to do a press up, and what the differences are. And then I'm going to show you the ultimate way to do a press up. All right? Trust me, that's what I'm going to show you now. So I'm going to show you the wrong way, then I'm going to show you the right way, and then I'm going to show you the ultimate way. And to make them harder, you make it longer. You'll know what I mean. Let's listen to Jeremy Wade in the background.
3 decades ago, around the same time I caught my first wells in England.
Oh, it looks like he's looking for the Wells catfish. Right, I'm going to show you something. Press ups with Danny G. Yeah? Wrong way first. The incorrect way of doing press ups, right? The incorrect way. The incorrect way, yeah, is elbows out. Elbows here. There. Which so many people do press ups like this. In fact, I better not have that in the background. It'll get demonetised, won't it? Right, here we go. It's not a good idea, is it? So let's not have that in the background. Right, so the correct way of doing press ups. Let's get it lower. So you can see all the way down. The correct way of doing press ups, right? Yeah? No, the wrong way. I'll show you the wrong way. Speed as well. So I'm going to show you tempo and everything. This is the wrong way. Wrong, 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 wrong. Yeah? Wrong. Wrong. There is no chest whatsoever. Right? No chest in that at all. The correct way to do a press up is some time under tension for those of you that don't do press ups. Yeah? Or if you're strong, it's a lot of time under tension. So I'll do a good press up. Yeah? Good length of time being doing it in the correct way. When you're doing these, elbows in. What that does is it takes my shoulders from being forward. What I'm doing is, it's a bit complicated to talk about this. I'm retracting my scapula. Muscles at the back of my body, in my back, I'm pulling my shoulders down and retracting my scapula. So that my chest is now the proudest thing on the body. It's all on chest. There is none of this. You're not doing press ups like this. Ever, 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 ever. Shoulders down and back. Down and back. Right? Another thing, your arms. Never like this. Your arms are here. Pull your elbows back. Pull your elbows back. Pull your elbows back. Pull your elbows back. Yeah? And then the rhythm. All right? So here, and then the rhythm. Down. Push. Down. Push. Down. Push. Down. Push. Down. Push. Down. Push. That's all the chest. I can feel it. Now, the ultimate way of doing press ups, and you can add time, but it's a proper second. It's proper seconds. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I wouldn't advise you to do 10-second ones because I can do them, but they're ridiculous. It's a bit too much time under tension. I would say from 3 to 5 seconds is very good for this. 5 seconds being a high level, and then I would say 3 seconds being a lower level. All right? Now, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold your chest off the floor for that much off the floor, you'll see, for 1 second. Push up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push. Hold for that 1 second. I'll show you. These are my press ups. Right? So, from here, yeah? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Push. 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 One more thing. Bottom of your back. If you notice when I'm doing press-ups, my body is rigid. My hips are not dipping. I'll show you what I mean. Rigid. Correct. Look at my body posture. Rigid. Correct. Rigid. Correct. Hips sagging. No. No. No, no, no. Boom. Down, 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 down. Up. Not. Boom. No hip sag. Keep your body rigid as fuck. Alright? The rigidity to your body is important, my friends. Alright? What's this? You been drinking something red? What's wrong with it? I could see it. I was like, what's she been drinking? Look forward to fishing tomorrow, Bob. Yeah. Want to set you up a rod then?
What?
Want to set you up a rod? Do what I did with Alf, just cast you out and let you deal with it. Bring you fishing. You want me to set you up a rod? I need to know because I need to get the rod. It's not a rod that's in my bag, so I need to put the rod in my bag. I want to get you a year rod the same as mine. Not the same, but similar. Why don't you just have your own? Just have your own. Don't forget you can take it out of the water and just say, Danny, I want to chill for a bit. I'm like, yeah, yeah. I'll reel it in, I'll put your hook round your reel, I'll just leave it there. And then when you're ready to go back in, you just, Danny, cast me back in. Yeah, yeah, back. Ah, you don't catch more fish than me. Oh, you don't catch more fish than me. If you do, you do, man. I'll be fucking buzzing. Just catch some more fish than me, mate. I'll be buzzing. I'm like a camel on town. Tomorrow, mate. Just me and Tony, me and the wifey. I'm gonna, I'll show you the rod. Wait then, I'll show you the rod. Need to get it anyway.
Including this monster. At around 250 pounds and 8 foot in length, it's easy to see how this immense catfish could have inspired those medieval tales of the freshwater man-eater.
The smallest, most compact rod that I own. It's a carp rod.
Fishermen's tales are usually about underwater giants.
So this is Tony's rod for tomorrow.
Catfish hotspot and home to around 1,300
Trust me, this will take anything. What test curve is this? I'm sure I'm curious.
infamous legends of all time.
8 foot, 240 centimetre, casting 10-30 summer. But where's the curve on it? Where's the test curve on it? Le Pêcheur. Spin. I mean, no. Can anybody find out what the fucking test curve is on that? Well, this is the shortest rod I have. So, I'm going to let Tony use it. But it looks strong. It looks stronger than my carp rod. Yeah, Bab. Smallest rod that I own. Literally. This is the smallest rod that I own. So yours is small, isn't it? So, for that, It's not even up to the ceiling. It's just up to the ceiling, bro. Look at that. That's a cool little rod, actually. I've never used it myself. Do you know something? I like that. That's a cool rod, that is. That's proper cool, man. In fact, that's proper cool as fuck, man. That's small. I never even thought it was this small. That's brilliant, man. That's a brilliant little rod, that, mate.
Yeah, because that other one, that was strong, you know, when you look side to
Yeah, I'll have a feel of that one. Put your hands on that one and see what that one looks like to you now. The length of that is strong as well. That'll take any fish, that one.
That is a big old catfish.
How's that feel?
I mean, this thing is just
That's better.
Is that better?
huge head, huge bony head.
That's the other one.
Well, whenever you fish with me now, baby, then get used to this rod. It's yours. This is your rod.
As I realise it's
This is Tony's rod. You want to tell he's not using it? I'll use it. But, yeah, Tony's rod.
another one here.
Tony's got a first fishing rod.
And that is
It's a
absolutely
Le Pêcheur spin composite.
like the vampire, the kangaroo drinks blood. They are almost unique among fish in having this macabre specialty. This is pretty disgusting. So there we go, before and after. This one's fed. This one's still lean.
Is this a £3 test curve then?
The blood-filled gills of bigger fish provide the perfect buffet for these aquatic bloodsuckers. They latch on.
Yes, deep, please.
Away
Only a little bit.
their fill.
But Tony's already had, she's had that rod for 25 years, bro.
By following the trail of
She's used to handling that one.
from the gills.
I mean, she's good with that rod, bro.
To one of the most
I mean, but that's
the Amazon, where
that's probably only about that long.
of this
You know what I mean? So she's used to handling that. You know what I'm saying? But when you put the extra end on it, no, it ain't that long, bro. You know what I'm saying? If I'm being honest. Huh? Well, that's it. Deeply is being rude. I'm just following it on.
catfish. Had a very, very swollen bladder. He was bleeding.
Yes, villain.
General fever. Swollen testicles.
Well, can somebody Google it for me? Deeply, can you Google this one? I'm online. And tell me what it is, because it doesn't tell me the test curve on it. So I'm just wondering. It says it's a spin rod. It says spin on it. So a Le Pêcheur. So LEPECHUER. Spin. Composite. And then it's got length 8 foot, 240 centimetres. Casting 10.30. And whatever's at the end of it, I can't rightly see because it's that bit's faded. Yeah. So can somebody have a look? So it's Le Pêcheur, LEPECHEUR, spin, composite, length 8 foot, 240 centimetres.
Actual footage from that operation. They were expecting to find a little fish. What they found instead.
It's a spinner rod.
Almost from
What is that then? Is that like? Oh, is that so? That is this like for predatory fishing, like pike and stuff?
6 inches.
She'll still be able to fish off float with this, bro.
Not exactly a
I
little.
mean, trust me, I can cast. Don't forget, I've been using my carp rod. You know, my 2.5 pound test curve. That's what I use to float fish, bro. My favourite rod
It was made especially tricky by the fact
for casting out spinners or lures.
that they used to fix themselves to.
Hey, Tone, your rod's a spinner rod.
What's that mean?
This is the actual catfish removed from the
It means that you can put like a metal lure on it. It's no bait, and get a pike and predatory fish with it. You don't need bait. It's like a metal and plastic thing, and this is mad. So you cast it in. When you cast it in, I've seen people do it, I've not done it. So you like let it sink, you work it out in your head when you've been using it a while. You let it sink like for a couple of seconds, or a second or 3 seconds or whatever, depends on the lure I think. And then you like reel it in, and in the water, the lure goes like this, like a fish, and it glints and twinkles. And then I've seen people, the best technique is to let it sink again a little bit, and then do that with your rod. Pick your rod twice, and then it kicks up to the surface, and then reel a little bit, and it goes like this across the water. And predatory fish, big fish, think that it's a little fish, so they fucking eat it. And you got hooks on it, loads of hooks around it. You don't put no bait on it. Do you know what I mean? I've got one in my box, I'll show you. It's not a spinner, it's a lure I've got in my box, but similar kind of thing. But spinners actually spin, but they're spinning in the water. And the fish, for some reason, think it's a fish, even though it's made out of metal and plastic. I'm going to buy one and try spinner fishing, because I've never done it. But yeah, yours is a spinner rod. Just about to float fish with it. I'll set this up for you tomorrow for float fish, it's fine. But yeah, you've got a spinner rod.
That was 11 years ago. But I've managed to track down the actual.
So I'll be able to use this with moose when I'm pike fishing, innit?
Who's intimate assailant. This is a.
Yeah, I'll be able to use it with moose when I'm pike fishing.
And possibly delicate occasion. I'm bringing Sylvia back to meet this fish.
October-ish, I think, because it's like pike season, isn't it?
Sylvia, yes, thank you. This is actually the first since.
Metal punk, I don't know. For me, I prefer float fishing, and it depends really what you want to do. If you want to listen to something all day, so just listen to something going beep, 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 beep when you get a bite, if you get a bite, or you want to watch a float, and if your float goes down, I would say you'll catch more fish on float than what you will off bait alarm and carp fishing. I mean, you can still catch big fish off float as well, but you're probably going to catch bigger fish off carp fishing, big fucking giants. But you can still catch big fish off float, big fish. I mean, so it all depends really. It all depends on what you want. I like the process of casting in and watching my float. I just love that process, mate. So does Tony. That's what she do. Yes, she's watching my float. I like that process, bro. It's nice for me.
But also survives on the flesh and blood of living prey. The difference is, this one eats its way in. The best way to tempt this flesh eater is by laying on
And if you notice in chat, everybody will be giving you different advice now. Everybody will be giving you different advice now. Do you know what I mean? Because, you know, like, it's like, just everybody will be giving the same advice. Yeah, float rod, fishing on a float, bro, is kind of like anything from that size to that size. Literally, bro. Anything from that size to that size. On a cart rod, because you're at the bottom, you're only really going to catch anything from that size to that size. Do you know what I mean? And because you're on really high pound line and big hooks, for you on a float, if you did manage to fucking hit something this big, it'd be hard. It'd be a hell of a job getting that cunt in on 6 pound line with a 1.4 bottom. I'll tell you that now, mate. That'd be so hard. You'd have to play with that fish for 45 minutes, mate, to knacker that fish out, to be able to reel it in on that line. With a carp setup, it's a lot stronger line, a lot bigger hook. So if you do get a big fucking monster, you'll have an easier time. It's probably not going to snap you, unless you get tangled around something or tangled around your own equipment, do you know what I mean? Yeah. My brother hit a big carp yesterday, and my brother's on 6 pound line. Do you know what I mean, right? And it snapped him. And my brother's an experienced fisherman. He knows how to fish, and it snapped him, mate. So it's like, you know, it depends on what you want to fish for, how you want to fish. Like, I've got bait alarms which I'll be using, but I'll have 2 rods out. So I'll have a bait alarm on my second rod, and I'll be fishing. I'm going to have to learn how to do this, by the way, folks. I'm going to have to watch some videos and, you know, how to proper carp fish with a bait alarm and stuff. I don't know what I'm doing. You know, what to use and stuff. So I'm going to have a look at it. But then I'll cast that rod out, and I'll just leave it in that spot, mate, all fucking day on the bait alarm. If the bait alarm goes off, I'll have a fish, right? But I'll be fishing next to it on my float. So I'll be watching my float all day. I'll be doing my normal process of fishing, going deeper, shallower, trying different baits, and I'll be catching all kinds of fish. This size, fucking smallest I ever really catch is about that size. But I'll be catching all types of fish. So on my carp rod, my carp rod, yeah, with the bait alarm, I might only catch 1 fish, maybe 2 fish in that day, but they'll be big cunts. Yeah, they'll be the biggest fish of the day, I would imagine. Yeah, and on the float, I'll catch numerous fish. Probably smaller than what I'll catch on the carp rod, but I'll still be catching fish all day. I mean, that's what I'm there for. I'm there to fish. You do need bait alarms, bro, if you're gonna fish a second float rod. Because I had my rod set up next to me yesterday. I had some little funny bell thing on the top. Didn't actually have. I've got bait alarms now. My mate gave me 2. Yeah. Bro, when I was watching my float, unless I put the tip right here, which then it's in my way, I can't see it. So I have to watch my float, look at the tip. Watch my float, look at the tip. Watch my float, look at the tip. Do you know what I mean? And after about an hour and a half of that, that's when I put that bell thing on the top. Because I thought, if I'm going to fish like this, like if I'm fishing off one rod in the sea, say when I'm beach casting, I'm going to be looking for that. That's all I'm looking for. So I haven't got a float rod out. I'm there just watching the rod tips. I could do that with probably 5 rods and just watch all 5 rods and the rod tip. But I can't then float fish at the same time because I can't have my eyes in 2 places, can I? So the way I fish with float, and I'm going to fish a carp setup. So I'll always fish 2 rods now, and that's why I have a bait alarm on it. Do you know what I mean? Because I won't be able to watch it all the time.
Doubling the rate of paddling, still keep us off on the surface.
I will do a night fish. Tony wants to do it. After yesterday, she was like, Danny, when can we do a night fish? We need to get one of them bivvies and that. Well, she says, we need to get one of them tents. I went, what, a bivvy? She went, yeah. You want to go night fishing? She was like, yeah, I think it'd be ace that. Just sat here all night fishing.
Just a few pounds more.
Do you know what I said to her yesterday?
Any longer. Mere 30 pounds.
What I've said to you many times. Listen to this. And how many times have I said this, chap? You know, I said to her, I went, do you know when? I said, do you know when I said this? Do you know when I said this to YouTube? And she went, what? I went, so what do I say to YouTube, mate? I say, if you're going to be able to go out for a day out with your family or friends and they're doing something they enjoy and you watch them doing something they enjoy, that should be good enough for you. Just watching them really enjoy something. But then if you go there with the best of intentions and you take part, it's even better. You really enjoy yourself and you might find something that you enjoy doing. How many times have I said that to you? Now, I said to Tony on Friday, I said, Bab, do you want to come fishing tomorrow? She was like, I don't know. I said, well, Bab, I'll tell you what, it's up to you. It's a nice place, do you know what I mean? Nice pools and that, and you can just sunbathe and relax and maybe have a go. I said, I'll leave it with you. She thought about it for about 2 hours and she went, okay, I'll come. Yeah, with the best of intentions. She was smiling in the car yesterday morning. She wanted to come. She was in a good mood. Yeah, she went there. Yeah, she tried fishing. She caught her first fish. Yeah, and now it's like, can we go night fishing? She's got all the stuff ready to go tomorrow. You know, all the munchies, the picnic and that we'll have. She's got it already, bro. She's been out this morning and got it. She's been to Blackheath this morning by herself and got all the stuff we need to go out tomorrow and enjoy our day.
It was Memorial Day weekend.
Do you know what I mean? So, remember that, folks. Remember that. Honestly, just remember that. Yeah, good last mate. No, swimming. There's no swinging, mate, in this household.
Those 15 were drowned.
Mate, she's into it, isn't she? No?
Were never recovered.
She's into it. Right then, you've had me for long enough. You've had me for 3 hours, 40 minutes, mate. A long one. Don't know when you'll see me again, but I'll upload the video from yesterday this afternoon. I'm going to go and have something to eat and chill for a bit and that, yeah? And then I'll upload the video of yesterday, Tony getting the first fish. Peace.